Keep putting heat on it though. Need to be brushed again? I ain't touching it. Give me a minute. I got a right comb. It's right here. I sure do. I sure do. Where my right comb at? It was in my purse. Where'd it go? It must have fell out the purse. I gotta go get it out the purse. Need to be brushed again? Don't be lying to me now. Don't just be saying that. Because, see, I don't want to mess up the way she did it. I made you go buy some concealer. I love concealer. Okay. Mousse and lay it down every night. Okay. Use the fingers. Alright. It's so soft. Show it again. Is it alright? Perfect. Okay. Good. We got it. We fixed it. Alright, y'all. Alright, let's get to talking. Thank y'all for the subscriptions. I am almost at 1,000. Shut up, Spike. I don't need... Look, go ahead and start talking about my wigs and I'm going to start back wearing them. Leave me alone. Thank y'all for the perfume. Thank you, A. Simone, for the perfume. Just type Tyme Monet in there. Just type Tyme Monet. Let me set the subscription goal. Y'all, we did it. We got at 900 subscribers, y'all. Our goal is 1K. Let's see if we can get it. And we are having a subscriber only live tomorrow. Thank you. We're having a like a half and half subscribers only, and I think it's at 3, and then we're gonna change it after that. But we are having a subscriber only live tomorrow at 3. But they do show previews of the live, just in case, y'all. Did I get your email? Hugs and smooches? I don't know. When did you send me an email? I haven't even checked my email. Oh, Edwin, I got a gym. Where'd it go? All right, I'm about to open up the panel. I'm just waiting for the perfume so we can open up the panel, because I want y'all to tell me about these TikTok streets. I done seen some stuff this week. Yes, today. Okay. No, she not. Don't be lying on that woman. Thank you, these streets. So, last night was crazy. X-Files today. Make sure y'all send y'all emails. Please send y'all emails. I gotta go get my other phone for the emails. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. That's okay, Hoes Mad. Now I'm letting everyone see you and Shamara twins because I'm mad at you. That's okay, Hoes Mad. I like it. Thank you. Thank you for the side-by-side. I make Shamar look good. Shamar gonna get some people to like him. Coming over here sitting next to me. Okay, y'all. So I got a phone call today. Okay? Check. Listen up. Before we get into this TikTok. We'll start the y'all can do the recap as soon as we get the perfume. So I got a phone call today. Well, I got a email, and the guy had asked me to give him a call. So I gave him a call. And he was like, my side chick don't want to mess with me no more. And I'm like, what? He say, The side chick asked him to get a divorce. Okay. He been trying to get a divorce. So he going through the divorce proceeding. The divorce is almost final. And the side chick broke up with him. And he going crazy because it's not funny. It's not funny. He going crazy because he don't understand why she don't want to mess with him no more. And I was like, maybe because she feel like how you get him. Hey, New York Queen. So I'm like, maybe she figure how you get him is how you lose him. Because I'm like, most women, once they getting ready to transition into that position of being your main, they start to get, like start to feel that, that pressure of what you put your wife through, right? And he was like, but I'm not that person anymore. I've changed. I'm a new man. I was like, it don't matter because it's not about you. It's about her. She's going to forever feel insecure about it. I was like, a lot of women, that's their insecurity because it's like, okay, I got the security over here, right? Like I got the security over here. But once she flips spots into that main position, she feels like her new position is now open. And he was like, I would never do that to her, and I was like, I don't think she care. Thank you. So I said, it's not really about you, it's about her. She probably got cold feet, or she probably left emotionally already because she thought you was playing games with your divorce. But he really wants to be with her. He really wants to stay in a relationship with her. He wants to marry her. He bought her a car, a Range Rover. He bought her a Range Rover. He took her on all these vacations. She done got all these vacations, all these trips. And now she don't want to be with him no more. Hey, Jaywalk. Nah, he ain't 65. He's young. He a young dude. He's got to be like in his 40s. He on TikTok. He's on TikTok. I asked him if he wanted to do X-Files today, and I called her. Oh, so this is what he said happened. He said he had some money, and the money came up missing. He said, I had some money, the money came up missing. Hey, Ray. He said, I asked my wife, did she take the money, my ex-wife, because they going through a divorce. And he was like, the ex-wife didn't take the money. So he went to her crib, and the money was at her house that he had that was missing. So he was like, dang, why you take my money? Like, why you stealing from me? Right? So him and her had some words or whatever. And then she was like, I apologize. I should have never took the money. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. So they made up. Now, after they made up, okay, she ends up asking him, did you tell your ex-wife about it? And he was like, yeah, I told her. So she got mad because she said him and the ex-wife are still too close. So that was her excuse of why she thank you. That was her excuse of why she didn't want to be with him. Because him and his ex-wife was too close. That was her way out. That's what I said. I was like, that sounds stupid because y'all got 2 kids together. So why wouldn't y'all have a relationship still? And I was like, that's just an excuse. Hey. Yeah, I don't believe it. What y'all think? Let's open it up. So let's put that to the side. Let's talk about these TikTok streets. Go ahead, request in the box. We can do the recap. Thank you, Jaywalk. Let's science. Hey. And Trip, I heard your little replay. I heard your replay play going off today, yesterday, Trip. Thank you. Thank y'all. Who recapping? What's up, big boy? You gotta drop and come back. You got bad reception, baby. I seen Peach. I seen Georgia Peach going off. Not Georgia Peach. Hey, stand on it. I seen Barb them going off. Found out Bella had the little OnlyFans page. I seen Rose going off. I don't really want to talk much about Rose because she seemed like she's not in a good headspace, and I don't want to add to that. Yeah, she got an OnlyFans page. Which, I mean, I don't care about OnlyFans, but they was just basically saying that she looks down at people, but she got an OnlyFans. So, yeah, that's what they said. That's what I heard. Yeah, she got OnlyFans. Before or after the husband? I don't know. They say it was probably during the husband or before the husband because she's a mail order bride. Is that true that she's a mail order bride? I told you she fine, Spike. I kept saying in the comments, you disagreeing with her. Y'all about to fall out. Next day, she drug you. Oh, yeah, she was ready. I don't think y'all know what drug me, because she ain't dragged nobody. She made herself look foolish. She made herself look like a goddamn fool. But I get what you mean by dragging. That was her version of drag. But she made herself look really bad in court Sunday. That was a bad look. They said she was a mail order bride. I don't know, Kiana. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because that was her version of dragging. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I heard. Now, I don't know if that's true. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not saying it's true, but that's what I said. High tea and Hennessy, just hear me out. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. That's what they were saying. She lied and said HB gave her permission. She sent. I told y'all that was going to happen. Okay, no proof. Okay. So we have no proof of that. Frankie got put in that. Thank you for telling me. That's what I wanted to talk about today. Okay. Do y'all think moderators should be held accountable for what the hosts have them do? Do y'all think it's fair to hold the moderators accountable for what the hosts, for them doing their job? Come up. I want to know why. So, 20 people saying no. In this case, yes. Why? Why, y'all? Why? So if I ask one of my mods to block somebody, does that mean they should be getting dragged? Because that will be the host setting a boundary, right? Right? So why should we drag them for doing what the host asked them to do? Hold on. She admitted to blocking when she was not asked to. Oh.
I was so I said yes. But I think it's yes and it can be a no. So if it's something that's neutral, such as if you set a boundary, hey, I don't want this said in the chat, block or mute anybody that says it, and it's just something like kind of neutral in general like that, okay, no, because people get butthurt about getting blocked and all that type of stuff, so that's a no. But when we see mods doing things that either they didn't have permission for, they know good and well the host would not be okay with, and or following along with the host and they BS, gaslighting, whatever it may be, then yeah, you're responsible too, because you have ample opportunity to walk away, not walk away from that person, but just walk away from the live and take yourself out of that live. When you intentionally follow along with bullshit, yeah, that's on you.
Okay, so the bullshit will be blocking or...
No. Because again, sometimes blocking is necessary. But when you're blocking and the host would not allow that, or you're blocking the truth because you don't want the truth out, things like that, yeah, that's bullshit. That's the bullshit. Because I've seen that happen in many lives. People minds will block the truth because they don't want it out.
Okay. So you think he was that Frankie was doing blocking the truth? I don't know how Tia Hennessy.
I don't necessarily. I was just answering the question.
I want to know because it seemed like Frankie being dragged.
I don't know. I don't know.
Decline $2 say that he admitted she God dang it, she admitted to blocking for personal reasons. But I heard her say though that she blocked Proxy because she felt like Proxy was being disrespectful. But she said she apologized.
I mean, sometimes that happens. I mean, I'm not gonna cap. Why y'all think nobody mods me? Cause everybody know how I'm coming. I'm definitely blocking and muting you. So but that's why I don't ask to be a moderator and people don't mod me, because I'm not gonna be a fair mod. So I don't know.
So if Shady said she called Frankie Manny Fresh and she blocked her. That wasn't nice, Shady.
But thanks for letting me up. I'm going to drop. That's all I had to say.
Okay. I don't think it should be. I don't think the moderator should have to hold the weight of what the... I don't know, y'all. Thank y'all. I don't know. I don't know if I agree. Proxy was was only calling Bella out for being a hypocrite. I agree. Why y'all attacking Trina so hard? She knows her situation. Lead a woman be. Thank you, Black Queen. So don't nobody want to talk? Y'all don't want to talk about this? Y'all scared y'all today? Let me ask Scoop as a moderator. I'm gonna start making y'all come up here.
Hello, T. I just think that it's a problem when they...
Shit, I ain't never
if a
scared.
conversation is going on in one way, and then I give it, look, confession. I was triggered one day when I did have my privileges. Actually, on your panel, I centered myself, blocked and muted someone, lost it. That right there shouldn't be done. That actually taught me a lesson. That's why I'm around here saying, look, we can't center ourselves. We got to kind of go with the flow. And if we can't be impartial, we just need to remove it. Don't mod that day.
Right.
Don't stand in there.
I agree. So what happens if you do block somebody and I told you to block somebody? Do you think you get dragged for that?
I don't think you should.
No, at all. At all. These people holding people accountable for other people, they need to grow the fuck up. You know what I mean? That's what's wrong with these girls out here. They done lost their mind, man. They done lost their mind.
So Proxy said Bella's mods are being targeted for being cool with other people. Now that's what I wanted to talk about, y'all. Like, do y'all think it's fair? Like, say, okay, let's just say me and Kiana get into it. is it fair for me to expect y'all not to fuck with Kiana because I got into it with her?
Nah, no, I don't know why people do that, and that's what's wrong. They childish, immature. Well, you see how immature. I don't know if you heard how crazy Bella looked. How she degraded herself. I mean, I never seen a woman make herself look so dumb. She could have kept her husband out the whole scenario. She on the phone with him to play some type of role. That looked childish right there.
Wait, what you mean?
Yeah, when she started talking all that shit about all y'all.
Her husband?
Yeah, she called him on the phone live before she even got in. I said, is this motherfucker, is she done lost her fucking mind?
Wait, what she say to the husband?
She's just talking, trying to make us some type of, she's trying to say she the only one. To me, she's trying to drag everybody because they're not married. And she is, and she trying to show off. That's her subliminal. A lot of people wouldn't pick that up, but I ain't.
They say her husband called her.
Yeah, but that was all planned. They, you know what I mean? That shit, you could tell that shit was all set up. So, you know, that shit ain't never happened before. Why it happened now that the day
they said she was proving a point that she had a husband. We all knew she had a husband though, right?
Yeah, but she's trying to use it as some type of y'all can't get one type shit. People can't pick it up, but you already know I be on shit like you, and I know I'm watching her. So she stated it, and she said it, but she said it in a roundabout way where other people can't catch it. But
Caitlin, who are you and why you want to join? I don't let people on my box without 1,000 followers. Go ahead.
Yeah, I live to catch subliminals. That's my thing. So. Yeah, that's her. She even said it out her mouth. But I think the
people that she going at, like $2 has a husband.
She dragged you. She dragged you.
She definitely. Well, me not having a husband.
Yeah. She right now. She feeling like she's top of the line. Can't nobody fuck with her. Everybody's trying to be her, and she's scared to say certain names. I peeped that.
She threw names. Now I'm gonna say this.
She threw names.
She definitely threw names on Sunday. She not only did she throw names, she kept repeating. The names.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I also have to give Trip her props here. She was standing for me yesterday. Yeah, Trip's solid. She's solid. Thank you, guys. Go ahead. She threatened me? What she threatened me for?
Oh yeah, she threatened everybody. She threatened
everybody.
Me? In one sentence.
What you mean she threatened me? What, she gonna come fight me?
Like she just shut everybody the fuck down. If you want to get serious, I'll shut all y'all motherfuckers down. And yeah, she threatened everybody. You know what I mean? She even threatened basically people that's not even.
Wait, are y'all serious?
Yeah.
She said if you take her live. Hold on. She said if y'all take her live, she would shut y'all down. But I don't report live streams though. Like I don't believe in reporting live streams. The only person live stream I ever reported was Chef because she was doing something she had no business doing, and she was drunk. So I reported her live because I couldn't get her off live. But as far as like me reporting anybody live, I ain't never took nobody live down. Thank you. I don't play them games.
Nah, she just jealous, man. You gotta realize though.
Those is for private. Oh, okay.
Yeah, T, you gotta realize too how beautiful, how pretty you is. That like people be jealous. Man, listen, from a man point of view, I'm telling you, I don't see it, but I'm saying you're noticeable. You're actually like you glow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't
women see it.
But big boy, I don't think this has anything to do with jealousy. I think we overuse the word jealousy. No, for real, hear me out. I think we overuse use the word jealousy. I don't think that it's always jealousy. Sometimes people just don't like you, or sometimes people have their own reason why they don't like a person. I do not think it's always jealousy, because Bella has used to be in my panel. I used to be in her panel. So if she was jealous of me, she would have never fucked with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's where we mix up a little bit. It's not always jealousy just because somebody pretty or whatever. I think it's just she said that the reason why she was mad at me is because I allowed Trip. I hate the word allowed. I allowed Trip to drag her unprovoked. That's not true. Like, my panel is my panel, right? I cannot control what come out of anybody's mouth. I'm not muting or blocking, dropping nobody because they're saying something about a person, opinion about a person. Because if Bella was to come up here and say what she needs to say about Trip, Trip is going to come at Bella because Bella said it. She's not going to come at me for allowing her to say it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the problem. We think that we can control what grown women do. Like, we can't. What grown people do and say. That we have an open panel over here. It's not one of those panels where everybody got to agree with everybody. Everybody got to get along. Everybody got to like each other. Shit, there's motherfuckers that be over here that don't like me. I still let them in my panel. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. It's not that deep at all.
I'm just gonna say this and I'm gonna hop down. First of all, Bella's beautiful. I'm not a fan of nobody's. I don't get into this content creator shit, but beef type shit. But I don't think it's the mod's fault, because like, even in your mod, we can't do shit. We don't get to do shit. But if you say block, we blocking. If you say mute, we muting. I got dragged in your comments one day for muting a person repeatedly, but you told me I could do it. Like, mute them because they were talking crazy. You said we on some positive shit. If they come in here on some negative shit, mute them. I know. I definitely don't think that the mod should be dragged. I mean, if you doing shit and you being vindictive and you just doing shit like that, the shit that they talking about, yeah. Because I got muted in that live, and I was like, you know what? I don't even know what the fuck I'm over here for. Then they turned it on sub only. I'm like, perfect. You know what I'm saying?
But do y'all remember when I went in Bella court and I told her that to be careful of the mod situation, because a lot of mods use their privileges as a power trip for their own personal vendettas, and she got upset with me for telling her that, and she felt like I was trying to tell her what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see you was giving advice and she took it as you, like, you know how you told me, like, said, don't tell me how to run my platform. She took it like that.
And she's right. I don't really take unsolicited advice from people. So she was right about that, but I literally was just trying to, because I've witnessed it. I've witnessed mods be on this power trip. You know what I'm saying? They will block you because they don't like you, not because you have an issue with the space or the creator. I've seen that, you know, and I just was trying to just kind of give her that heads up so that she would know, like, hey, you got court, you got accountability, you gonna have certain people in here. Your mods may have been in these streets getting into it with these people, so just be cautious of that and tell your mods to run the panel as if it was you, not if it was them. And she got upset with me for telling her that, and now her mods are taking heat for doing exactly that. It seems like.
I just don't like when mods, like the groupthink conversation they was having. It is totally groupthink to mute and block people because they have a different of opinion, like than versus like what the host is talking about. For you to block and mute people because they don't agree with what you're saying, that's groupthink. That's a whole entire group. Like, you can't block and mute people because they have a difference of opinions, and that's the only reason why I accepted being a mod on your panel, because you don't do that. And I hate that shit. Like, don't mute and block people because they don't disagree. They don't agree with the fuck you saying. That's bullshit. Like, we all have free reign. Let us say what the fuck we gotta say. And if you don't agree, okay. But muting and block people because they disagree with the host is bullshit.
And that's the crazy thing. The whole live was about groupthink while you were forcing people to groupthink.
Exactly. And that's why I left that live. I did not do the whole the court thing on Sunday. Nope, I left. I didn't stay there for that.
Yeah, the whole live was about how people groupthink. As all while you're making people groupthink. Hey, Shy Heart.
Hey, how you doing? Yo, hello.
You came in the panel? I was like, you were ever coming back over here again.
No, I came up here because you was talking about the whole mod thing. But this what I did. When everything started in the beginning, everybody was a mod. Everybody had all the privilege and everything. And I started seeing a whole lot going on. I seen them start, unblocking the people that I blocked and all stuff type of stuff. So I just narrow it down to one or maybe two mods that have all the privilege, but everybody else don't have no block. All they can do is mute. That's the only job you may have.
Yeah, you just got to give it to your trusted, most trusted people.
Hey, you got to look at it. We all strangers. So at the end of the day, you don't know who for you, who's against you, and all that stuff. And exposing the truth, fuck you. And
I already told him to
to go suck her dick.
I'm setting boundaries now, y'all. I'm
So I just came up with real fast.
Okay? I used that cocoa butter today.
So I just came up real fast to say that, you know, I've got hit with the same shit about, oh, you should have had people can sit and say this on your panel, say that on that panel. There's only one fucking TikTok police. You know who that is? Algorithm. That's it. There's only one TikTok police. That's called algorithm. So now, the closest thing you can do to policing somebody, you might be able to tone check them. But for the most part, it is a false expectation to think that another grown person can make another grown person say what that grown person want them to say.
I agree 100%.
So that shit is crazy to me. And it really pissed me off when people think that they can actually be mad at somebody because somebody said something on their panel. Motherfucker, that person, I'm like Diamond. I ain't responsible for what nobody say up here.
Yeah, and that's true. Like you can't be responsible for what like everybody in here are grown folk. We ain't at no corporate job or anything like that. We on the app, right? Everybody has a difference of opinion. Everybody has different characteristics. Like, for instance, Kari reckless. You know what I'm saying? He talks shit. But I look at it like this. Everybody is like a character. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because when I be in these TikTok streets, I know these characters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know this character about to do this. I know this character about to read. Anytime this person go in the room, this person it don't matter what room this person in, they about to activate. I know no matter what room this person in, they about to activate. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know this person gonna do this over here. Everybody has their own persona. They have their own characteristic traits, and you know what's coming when they hop in the box. You already know what it is. You get what I'm saying? So to sit here and act like we don't know these people and then to expect other people to monitor or restrict them for being who we already know they are, it's like stupid. Like, mute their mic. We know there's people you can mute their mic and they gonna keep unmuting their motherfucking mic. We know it's people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. We don't have the power to mute and unmute. We can mute you. They still have the power to unmute themselves. You get what I'm saying? People don't get that part.
Well, to me, like I said, I feel it's still a lot of jealousy of people, the way they look. I mean, I didn't heard her say they was getting on basically like you showing your titties. You know what I mean? Like they jealous. They women do things like that. I didn't.
Oh yeah, they definitely was on my. They were definitely on my boob.
Yeah, they on your
real
titties.
Fast for the record. I'm
like,
gonna cut you off, big boy. Let me clarify something right fast.
Hold on a second. Maisha said you are responsible. That's why the host live get clips for other action of word. Maisha, that's not true. That's not true at all. We don't get clipped all the time for others' actions and words. They get clipped. Now, if our camera is off or our mics are on, we will get clipped because the AI doesn't know who said it. We do not get clipped. That's why they get their own reports. That's why they get removed from the lives. So we're not responsible. TikTok will remove them before it shuts our live down. The only way it shuts our live down is if somebody mass reporting the live. But it doesn't shut my live down because of what Antoine says. It removes Antoine.
Facts.
But you don't know that because you don't run no lives. Go ahead. people that ain't never ran a live stream or don't hold a whole live stream for real, they be quick to tell you what TikTok policies is, like they ever been in the goddamn, like they actually ran a successful live. Run a successful live and then come tell me what's gonna happen and how it's supposed to go. Go ahead.
For the record, The TikTok streets got a very weird way of twisting shit. I don't want nobody to think what I said was related to Bella. I fuck with Bella. She didn't invite me up in her panels to be a judge. To be a jury. So I fuck with Bella. I don't want nobody to think that what I said was directed at Bella. Oh, I shot at Bella, or shot at her.
Why you didn't tell her to take that big ass part wig that she had on? Why you let her come on like that? I mean, you got to make sure she's looking good when she coming down, and when she coming off like that, you better be correct.
Why he didn't do that though?
But he just said he was security damn near. He got her back. He's doing it.
But that don't mean to tell her, baby. I didn't see nothing wrong with the damn wig.
Can I ask Big Boy what's his beef with Bella? Because why does this man keep trying to talk about this lady? Me and
her had it out. Me and her don't get along.
So you bringing your beef from Bella to T's live? Okay, got it.
No, it's not beef. No. I'm telling the facts. I'm not saying making up shit like she looked like some type of character. I'm talking about what she had on. Looked like, I don't know what the hell in the mess.
What's wrong with the wig?
Big Boy.
You ain't see that part?
Big Boy.
That part was like a
Big Boy.
Man, that part.
Now you worried
that
about
part was a half an inch.
Big Boy.
But I'm not even talking to you though.
I understand. I'm just talking about even the comments is wondering like what is going on.
It don't matter. Let me speak me. You just like we talking now. Let people say what they want to say on their mind, and that's what people do. They let people speak out their mind. That's how I feel.
Right, but that brings me to T because you're on her panel dragging.
I mean, we talking. So here's the thing. We talking about.
Do
it,
not
right?
blame.
If I feel like he say something that I don't agree with, I'm gonna tell him. Like I don't think nothing was wrong with her hair. I don't think nothing was wrong with that. However, he can say what the fuck he want to say. Like I'll check him if I feel like people in the comments gonna check him. But shit, like at the end of the day, that's how he feels. Shit. But I don't think that he should project that on the other people.
Yeah, right.
I should tell Antoine what he should have done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's cool.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes you gotta watch your people before they get on set. I guess I'm used to professional people. They got people when they sit against the wall, they check everything and make sure you okay. And I can't believe somebody slipped up and let her come through.
Somebody said, "God, we cool on a man dragging a woman." Let me say this: y'all do that man and woman shit when it benefits y'all. It could be a woman that come up here and drag the shit out of a man and don't nobody say shit, right? And then as soon as that man responds back, he's sassy. We on a motherfucking app.
Or disrespectful.
Like, yeah, we on a motherfucking app. We on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like, let's be real. Everybody has a fucking opinion. I've been dragged on this app by men and women, and I don't give a fuck because they a man or a woman. I ain't never told no man, you a man arguing with me, and I done said something to that man. Like, cut the shit, y'all. Like, cut the shit, y'all. I'm going to say this right fast.
The sooner you start making money on this motherfucking app, the less you start caring.
It's just a reaching for me. Like in real life, motherfuckers don't even realize like this. It's not feminine when a man y'all can sit here and talk shit about a man all day long. As soon as a man say something back to y'all, he feminine. No, he not. He's gonna respond. Y'all want a man to get beat upside the head, slapped in the face, punched in the mouth, and then as soon as he react, he feminine. Cut the shit. It's unprovoked with Bella with him. I have no idea. He said he had a gripe with her. He said they had words. So
that was all I was asking. I figured it had to be that. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't off with that. That's all. That's all.
And they say a man worried about a wig. Y'all don't think these are men fucking y'all with the wigs on y'all head? Y'all don't think these are men that gotta be seen with y'all with the wigs on y'all head? Y'all don't think that they can look at your hair and be like, baby, I don't like that shit? Now, I like the Bella wig. But I'm just saying, y'all don't think that these motherfuckers that's fucking with y'all? Ain't they the ones that looking at you? Ain't they the ones that when you walk down the street, he double looking? So y'all don't think they got eyes and they can't see for themselves?
That was funny.
I'm just saying, like, I don't have on the wig, but thank you. I think her wig was fine. You know what I'm saying? I think her wig was fine.
Yeah.
But
yo, is that what we have reduced ourselves to?
What?
Having a live about a woman's
Bella
wig?
is a woman. No,
woman,
we ain't talking about her wig. That's gonna we stopping that whole conversation because I think she looked fine. I don't think nothing was wrong with her wig. So
I haven't seen it, but if I didn't like it, I wouldn't even say nothing.
So
it was just
investigator. It doesn't matter if she his woman. If you walking down the motherfucking street and you see a woman, do you not see a woman as a man? Or investigator,
Right.
You can't be a man. You're not a man. You're a woman that's playing a man or something. Because you walking down the street, whether it's your woman or not, you ain't got no eyes for yourself.
I've caught my woman looking at another woman because she was beautiful or fine, a big booty, whatever the case may be, or the wig or the head. Or we both looking shit.
Yeah, do you know, like when me and Saul used to get into it, Saul called me itchy scalp. He called me what else he called me? Calculator body. All kind of shit. I never ever said you see men talking about me. I just was like, that nigga fuck if I let him. Like, I'm not finna sit here and give a fuck about what nobody say about me.
Yeah, remember that's when I went on this page.
And look, and now he's sitting up in my box talking about you coming to the DR.
Yeah, he's a clown.
Hey, T,
He's
how you
always
doing?
been a clown.
Stop crying so much. My wigs definitely don't be stiff, but if they were, I would hope my man would tell me.
Hey,
Now
what's
they
up,
get
T?
stiff when they get old. I agree with that.
What
But
up?
you know them wigs be wigging. Don't try to be a hater. Now, however, if my wig was stiff or it looked bad, I would hope my man would tell me. I would hope he would have enough sense to say, baby, it's time to get your hair done. That motherfucker ain't moving.
All right.
Okay?
All right. What's
Go
up,
ahead,
T?
John. What's up, baby?
Hey, I came to talk to my friend.
Goddamn BET Live.
What's up with it?
They asked me my man. So hold on a second. They asked me in the comments if my man, do my man tell me? Now, if I was walking down the street and a man told me that, I wouldn't be like, nigga, you sassy. Why you worried about my hair? To me, that's deflection. Like, if a nigga do say something about my hair, man, that wig stiff as hell. I'll be like, yo, mama wig stiff.
Hey, you see when I say I come up here and talk to my friend, you see what she say? She know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about?
Who your
That's
friend?
what the fuck I'm talking about.
Trip.
Shit, you heard him.
Because she activates.
You heard him. You heard him.
Hey, brother BT.
Hey, sis, listen now. I didn't put no expiration date on the goddamn card now. I just, you got unlimited service. And I don't appreciate you being this quiet, man.
Brother BT, how much shit I'm supposed to get in a day? I already did had one argument yesterday. I think it didn't drug over. I ain't seen the girl on the app. I'm trying.
Yeah, I think she definitely.
BT say activate and don't shut it off.
Nah, leave her alone. Let her.
Man, this going down.
Hold on, T. They drugged you for a goddamn week.
I don't
This
give
going
a
down.
I hear that shit.
No,
Leave
leave her alone. Like, let me tell you
talking about
something.
lay up off
First of all,
that
she's
ain't right,
young.
T.
BT. First of all, she's the same age as my daughter. Okay. Second of all, I think that I think she got in over her head. I think she got in over her head, and I do think she deserves to just take a step back, regather, and come back. Y'all mental health is really real. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all the last thing we need. She ain't here. She not here though. She was still on the app today talking shit.
I understand.
Just listen to me. Listen to me, BT.
I'm not talking about her.
Okay.
I'm not talking about her. See, y'all don't switch what
I'm just making sure you're not talking about her.
I'm just saying, y'all switching up what I'm doing. I come to activate.
Say who you talking about when you introduce. Come in.
I'm talking about your ass then. If you want to be goddamn
BET.
Hold on.
What's up? What's up, BET?
What up, Ed? What up, Edwin? Big boy, if you want to insert
up?
yourself in this shit now, you can get it too. I can trip on your motherfucking ass now. Don't get it twisted now. If you
ain't sending trip on you. Stop saying y'all gonna sick trip.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on, give me a second. No,
goddamn
everybody
card.
wait. Everybody wait. Let me say this. Yesterday I heard somebody say, oh, they did it.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around, T. Don't take that.
I got it. No, yesterday I heard somebody saying, Peach Live. Go get Trip so she can activate. I'm like, Trip is not no goddamn bulldog.
No, don't take it like that. That ain't what I mean.
No, not you, because everybody be calling for you to come activate. But I'm like, why do they think that Trip is
No,
bulldog?
T, that was BET.
No, I'm talking about yesterday.
Wasn't me and you on that panel, BET?
No, they said in the
but
comments.
they did say in the comments that
I know what I'm talking about.
Let's go get Trip. She can read us for real. I see. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. But if
okay, y'all, let's get the perfumes up,
goddamn ass get activated on, I can do that. I won't put Trip on that. I'm just saying my sis just quiet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to that. You know, and I didn't put no expiration date on her. Yeah, I didn't put no expiration date on her. Goddamn it!
Trip be wanting to see the mess sometimes. She just be wanting to chill.
Yeah, I understand that. But I just don't like her being this goddamn quiet.
Did you hear her yesterday? I can't believe she still got enough breath left in her. Matter of fact, I will hope she could inbox me tomorrow morning and tell me to get my ass up. That was a motivational. It motivated me yesterday. I looked down at myself like I need to go walk on the motherfucking track or some shit. She was like, 8 o'clock in the morning. I was walking on a track, bitch. I was like, God damn it, I finna go. I had put my waist, as you start talking, I put my waistband on and some more shit. I said, let me get up in the morning and try to walk on the track.
That's not funny. A few people said that. They said, Trip, I'm about to go get a gym membership right now. I said, nigga, you ain't got to tell me.
You had me inspired.
If they want to give away free money, y'all can give it to me. Okay, y'all know y'all ain't going to the gym. So just give me the money for free. Shit.
Yeah, somebody, I don't know, I missed the comment. Whoever asked that.
Powers, please?
10-0. Yeah, that was.
Trip, just cut your camera on for 5 seconds.
Somebody just asked me what was the score of the game between Rick the Ruler.
You ain't finna go. Why, Edwin? What the fuck that got to do with my live? Comment in the goddamn comments. He gonna lose his moderation privileges already.
What should she turn the camera on for, Antoine?
You say what?
I was here yesterday.
Why should she turn the camera on?
Well, I mean, she talking about she was on the treadmill 8 o'clock this morning.
She didn't say no treadmill. She said she
the track.
Oh, she said she was on
but
the
you know
track.
what,
That's
though,
a whole
Trip?
different type of monster.
Yeah. Right. I was just
Edwin, stay your ass down there
Hold
for a
on.
little bit. You over there getting
When you said track, I immediately went to thinking about pimping.
I know. That's why I had to tell the people. I said, I ain't talking about that type of track. I said it in the video. I said, I ain't talking about that type of track. I'm talking about the type you bitches get busy on. And I guess they get busy there too. But yeah.
You was talking about the track.
I'm talking about the gym track. He talking about the other track. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about the night crawler track.
Somebody outside track at a school or some shit.
No, I'm talking about the night crawler track.
That ain't what he talking about.
Yeah. See, I wasn't thinking about that stuff. I wanted to get on the track my damn self yesterday. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was like, let me go on and get on the track. Hey, no excuses.
But I have a question.
Okay.
And it's the UT. Why should they lay up when a person sat there for 2 days saying y'all victim blame, y'all took money? Why should other people lay up when they victim blame, they took money, they did the same thing? They put the person in a more compromising situation by opening old wounds. Why should people lay up right now? Because I think Trip should keep her foot on her goddamn neck.
Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because everybody ain't built. Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody ain't built for this. And when you see it in a person's face, right? When you see it in a person's face. Who is that?
That was me. I would hit my vape. That was me probably.
Gosh, Antoine. If you see it in a person's face and energy that they just ain't, I just don't feel like, okay, let me explain to you. When I fight, don't laugh at me, y'all. Okay? When I fight, if I get a bitch on the ground, right, I don't keep beating her. I don't kick people when they down. I don't get on top of people and beat them down. I just don't believe in kicking a person or beating a person while they already down. I just don't. It's like they already down. What the fuck more you want to do? And I do that in real life. I get the fuck up off you. Once I see I done got your ass down, leave me the fuck alone. I get up and I move on about my business. I don't be beating nobody head and kicking nobody. I don't think that shit cool. Like, you already got the best of them, right? So that's just how I feel in real life.
Well, T, you may not never want to get into a fight, sweetie. You may not ever want to get no.
Can y'all go ahead and block Christy? She was dragging your ass.
You may not ever want to get no fight.
The comments is a little too fast. I can't keep up with everybody that's asking. They asking what our platforms and what's your.
I tell them, just don't worry about it. I get it. I'm not gonna interrupt the conversation.
So if a woman pulled a patch of hair out your head, you ain't gonna be like, bitch, you done fuck my motherfucking hair up. You ain't gonna get on her ass.
So I had a fight with a girl.
I swear you lying if you say
I'm
you
gonna
not.
tell you, I had a fight with a girl, right? We was at Taco Bell parking lot. I was on top of her. I had braids. I used to wear braids all the time, this color braids. I was married. My daughter was 6 months old, and that bitch was fighting me for no reason, but they pulled up on us, right? So I whooped that bitch ass, and I'm on top of her. She got my hair. I swear for a living. I was banging that bitch head because she wouldn't let go of my hair. She would not let go. Yeah, it was after the club, so we was pulled up. So where we from, after the club, we go get food, right? So it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. They followed us from the club, and they pulled up behind us at the Taco Bell restaurant, okay? So, yeah, I was married. That bitch pulled up on me. The fuck you mean? My husband was helping me pin my goddamn bobby pins with my ball spots. I had ball spots all. Listen. Listen. I was mad I wanted to kill her because I don't play about my hair. I was so mad. No, actually, y'all want to say pull up on her right now? She's actually in my book trailer. Me and her are cool now. She's actually in my book trailer on YouTube. She is one of the characters in my book trailer. Like, I thought I whooped her ass. She knew. You better leave me the fuck alone. But I was banging her head to get her to let my hair go.
Hey, T, I feel like activating today, you know?
Oh, man. Let me get some coins together.
We fought over her man that I wasn't fucking.
I feel like activating
Trina.
today. Can you invite Exposing the Truth to the box? He got so much
ass
shit
person ain't gonna come up. They ain't gonna come up.
He got so much to say in them goddamn comments.
That's either Blaze. I feel like that's a Blaze or a Blaze fan.
On the motherfucker today.
Come on, Exposing the Truth.
I believe that's Vessel bitch ass. That's what I believe it is.
No, it ain't Vessel. I can tell you that ain't Vessel.
Well, he need to bring his ass to the box there. He got 1,000 followers. Come up here.
I think that's Blaze.
You got so motherfucking much to say. Bring your ass up here.
That's what don't give a fuck.
He say BET got white women in the comments want him to activate.
He playing games, man. What the fuck?
For Exposing the Truth.
Nobody with that shit.
That actually might be Rose.
No, it's not.
It's not Rose, Corey.
No,
it might be. Listen, how y'all gonna say somebody in women business when women put them in that business? She got my name on her little board. I didn't blame this girl for nothing.
That doesn't mean that it's Rose.
Wait, but she got your name on her little whiteboard.
Yeah, in my her whiteboard was to kind of see all of the people that was in the
But I never
in the situation.
But Corey, can I say something right fast, Corey, from one man to another man though? I'm gonna say something right fast, Corey. I have been in the box with you sometimes where you might have voiced your opinion maybe a little bit too much on the woman issue.
When you bring your shit to TikTok and these rooms are open platforms, it is not your business no more. It is.
I know, Corey.
Whoever this is, hold on a second. Let me read this cash app. Whoever this
Corey,
is,
I know that, but sometimes.
Hold on, Antoine.
Okay.
Somebody has sent this. It's at 2:26. So it's a trip body sham, but she don't cam up. That's weak.
Damn.
Trip body shame and she don't cam up. Now, what I'm supposed to respond to that and do get on camera for you hoes? Still not at me.
Oh, what's your cash app, Todd? What's your cash app?
I don't give out my cash app. But
I ain't talking about you, Trip.
You said okay, yeah.
But if y'all go to Trip page, our page, I think y'all mad because the girl page is private. But Trip got a nice body.
But I wouldn't care if they wanted to see me. I'm not getting on camera for y'all. So if you think that I shouldn't be able to body shame because I don't cam up, then none of that shit should be an insult to you that I say. That shit hit real for me because I know what I look like and I'm able to see y'all. But if you think that it shouldn't be taken serious, then don't take it serious. But I take the shit serious because I can see y'all and I can see me.
Fuck them, Trip. I done seen you, sis. Don't worry about them motherfuckers.
BT, they don't be stressing me out.
Yeah, they ain't hit no
Fuck
shit.
them
I think that's
motherfuckers.
people's reverse psychology. They think that's gonna make you cam up so you can prove a point.
Yeah, this stupid
I
motherfucker.
guess so.
I want that
Got people
motherfucker
out there.
exposing the truth to come up here and invite that motherfucker.
They not gonna come up. BT,
I'm sick of
they
that
just
son of a
not.
bitch. Well, I'm
They ain't
goddamn it,
gonna
I'm
do
sick
it.
of that motherfucker. I want to activate on his motherfucking ass,
Man,
but I don't
niggas
want
is
to. I don't want
scared.
to fight the
Niggas
goddamn
is
comment.
scared.
Come on, typing and shit. Bring your bitch ass up here, boy, and let
They
me have
play
a
hard,
chance.
bro.
And for
They
the
play
record, Corey,
hard.
I wasn't saying that Corey to come after you. None. It was just I've been in the box with you a couple of times, and I think sometimes I wouldn't voice my opinion on certain shit, even if it was open to the public. I just because I understand TikTok, I understand people, you know what I'm saying, and maybe because I care about my name more than my actual reputation. You know what I'm saying? So I care about my name. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't really I personally, if it's just a bunch of women speaking on shit, even if it is an open topic or whatever, I'm gonna keep my comment to myself because these women out here, man, they vicious.
Yeah.
And
They
that's the
motherfucking
thing.
vicious.
Hold on. I could be in the panel, right? And somebody could
Same.
come up here. We could be having a conversation about a topic. And everybody giving their opinion. Soon as a motherfucker come up here and center themselves, and then the motherfucker like give them the blunt truth about what the fuck they doing. Oh, you in women business. It be a bunch of like
I agree with
nigga be
that.
right here,
I
and they
agree
will
with you on
open
that.
their mouths about that.
Let me
Stop
tell
putting your
y'all.
business out here if you
When
don't
I
want the true
first,
opinion.
I
my
guess it's
first
more or
time,
less freely offering
but I
information
think
when
this
it's
is.
not
I
needed
think.
by a man.
I think this is what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. The first time I seen a man get disrespected by a woman so bad was on this app, and it was Jayville. If y'all know Jayville, can you do the
Yeah.
chase and
Yeah, I
waterfall
know
business?
Jayville. I know Jayville.
It was Jayville. If y'all know Jayville, Jayville don't even cuss, right? And it was because he said he would not date a woman with 6 kids and 5 baby daddies. Okay? That woman cussed him out so bad. Called him all kind of bitchs. If I gotta mute you, I'ma drop you. Called him all kind of bitchs and everything. Do you know all the women were telling him he was wrong because kids are a blessing? Because so how long, and this was over a year ago, how long y'all think men gonna keep allowing y'all to call them bitches? Hey llama, before they start going clapping back at y'all ass. Like, help me understand, how long y'all think they gonna keep on being disrespected by the women on this app before they finally be like, okay, you know what, I'm gloves is off because these women on this bitch is disrespectful. I just want to know.
Well, T, have you seen me switch up on this app since I've been on
Oh,
it?
thank you, Antoine, for the cash app.
Have you seen me not activate at any time on this
Yeah,
app?
you activate, but they pick and
More than
choose who can do it and who can't.
But I understand. But I've been the same motherfucker though. I ain't
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, hey, you got these motherfucking troll pages down here in these goddamn comments, thinking they can handle a motherfucker, but won't come up here and face a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't want to lip wrestle in the goddamn comment, typing back and forth to a motherfucker. I want to cuss some bitch out up here. Bring your fuck ass up here and let me cuss your ass out. That's what I want.
I had a woman on this motherfucker
That's what
call
the fuck
me
I
up.
want to do.
I had a woman on this motherfucker call me. I should say her name, but that's just being messy.
No, name it. Say the name.
Cool ass black woman, or so what's her name?
I call them
cool
the man
ass.
hating group. Go ahead.
Right. So she called me a pedo because I don't let my daughter wear spandex around the house, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't let none of the girls wear spandex around the house, right? Because I'm not finna walk around the house in my drawers and t-shirt. She had the audacity to tell me I can't control my thoughts around my daughter. So she was low-key calling me a pedo, right? Without having to call me one. Right, absolutely. I said, wow, so I'm demonized for having my daughter have respect for herself and me having respect for my children and teaching her to have some morals and values about herself? I mean, she don't know who might pop up at my goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely. And then niggas in the comment, and then it was like, oh, you just sound controlling. This controlling, woman, I don't even have the energy to control nobody.
And that's what I'm saying. Is a lot of women on this app that think, okay, you could disrespect a man. You know, it's only certain things. You're not finna keep calling no man no B-ass nigga and all this. And I've called a man a bitch-ass nigga on this app. You know what I'm saying? I feel horrible, but you better believe when I did it, it was warranted. And whatever came with it, I ain't say, oh, you sassy. It is what it is.
Yeah, that was some real fucked up shit. You know, and I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I said, man, you know what? You a sick bitch. I said that. I said, man, you a sick bitch. And so she tried to blow me up because I called her a bitch. No, it was warranted, woman.
Somebody said it's fun and games until the man slap the shit out of them. Yeah.
But Antoine, I'm gonna tell you what.
But
even
see, you
like
are
that,
not biased. I'm not.
If it was a conversation going on, what is deemed appropriate when around the house for a woman, and you said you don't allow your daughter, you know, women to tell you stay out of women business just off of that, because you have a situation where you don't agree with what your daughter do around the house. Like, women to tell you stay out of women business like that. Like, but you have these situations. Queen Jewel big overhead told men they shouldn't talk about girls in the prom. But we have daughters that graduate. So how y'all gonna tell somebody to not have these conversations?
Why do they feel like y'all can't? And I think, you know what? I think because it's
But her whole thing, T, was women, girls should be able to wear what they want to wear.
So much trauma in the black community that it's a lot of projection. Like, and I'm glad we talking about it, because even with that man that took the kid's hair down, right? It's a lot of projection, because everybody was calling that man a perv for letting them girls take his hair down. But then you got the white teacher that the little white girls put the gems on the head, and nobody said nothing about that, right? The man, you know what I'm saying? You got the black teacher who was like, do I look thick? To her 10th graders. Nobody said shit about that. You got teachers that are women getting pregnant by their students. Nobody making big deals about that. But y'all done got this man fired from his job for letting somebody take his hair, for his kids having to take his hair down after school.
He got fired?
Yeah, he got fired.
But see,
he said, go ahead, Trip.
So let me ask you, you don't think brother was wrong at all? You don't think that was inappropriate for a teacher to be doing that?
So if it was like they cosmetology school students, or if it was like after school.
No, these is kids in school. These is not cosmetology.
But the school was, okay. So here's the thing. If he was wrong, all I'm saying is everybody else should be held accountable too. Why was he the only one held accountable? You know what I'm saying?
Now, who else do you think should have been held?
It's a whole bunch of videos going around of teachers. After he did it, a whole bunch of teachers started to post their students doing their hair.
Yeah, I feel like, first off, they all need to be in jail because that's child labor. That's number one. And then number two, taking somebody's hair down is, I'm not trying to be funny, but in the black culture, it's a very intimate experience. Not saying that like for everybody, but people don't just let anybody in their head.
If you sit like, so,
I mean,
okay,
even
as a teacher
above you, hair is it's an intimate thing for somebody. And I'm saying, like, even when you go to the hairdresser, you don't just let anybody off in your head as a man or a woman. You like, ain't just no anybody cutting my hair or doing my hair. I feel like it's inappropriate. I feel like for kids to be doing that. I wasn't taking out my father's hair, and you got young girls doing
I think,
I got to push back. Okay.
I think we don't think about it as teachers when our intentions are pure, right? I could see where somebody outside looking in can say that it's wrong, right? But as a teacher myself, like, and I have 5-year-olds that if I have braids, I will sit there and they'll be playing in my hair. They'll be putting little ponytails. They'll take the little, you know, we have like a dress up thing, and I let them put the little headbands, and you know they'll do that. It's just,
I think that's different.
Play, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm just saying, for me, with 5-year-olds. Also, once you get older, just to hear me out, once the kids get older, because I've taught drama, I've taught dance to middle schoolers and high schoolers, right? There's a different bond that you create with those kids, where it's like big sister, auntie, you know, all of those things, when you know your intentions are pure. And if I got a head full of micro braids, who you think I'm finna ask to help me take them down? Y'all, come on, get these scissors. Let's get this shit out. I wouldn't look at it like that because I wouldn't have no bad intentions, but I can see somebody outside looking in feeling like it's wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So,
whatever, but it wouldn't feel that way in a position is what I'm saying.
We live in a world now where... I'm
All
sorry.
I'm trying to
Go ahead, Trip. Go ahead, Trip.
All I'm saying, and I get what you're saying, T-Time. Yes, if your intentions are pure, your head don't immediately go to that. But legally speaking, those go against child labor laws. Them is little minors that you got doing that.
No, it don't. It don't go against it.
So
Because they even have it
do your
where
hair. That's like having.
no, don't they?
So-
Like they got teachers. Let me tell you what they got teachers doing.
And
Let me
this
tell
is
you
not
what's up on-
cosmetology.
Let me tell you what they got teachers doing. They have where I work. They have high schoolers that come from the school to our school, right? And they get, because of their scholarship, they do it's like work study. The shit that they be having them high schoolers doing, that's child labor. You know what I'm saying? They be having them motherfuckers run errands, do all kind of shit. And I be like, they treat them kids so fucking bad. A kid taking down your hair is more of a bonding. You talking to them, you know what I'm saying? You socializing. You're not instructing. You're not pushing them off. You're not go do this, go do that. It's more of a
I think the age group that you're talking about, some 5.
I mean, I'm talking about high school. No, I'm talking about high school. I'm talking about high school.
Right.
5-year-olds planning your hair is quite different than some teenagers doing your hair. Like, so I don't know. Me personally, I say he was wrong.
But they be wanting to. I'm not saying it's okay.
Even in middle
That's what I'm saying.
school, like-
they be wanting to. They be wanting to help. Some of them be. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying.
But how
it's
is this
wrong or
demonized
right.
when you got? I just find it is absolutely wild to me how it was demonized. I couldn't wrap my head around it because we had cosmetology in school and barber college. So it's like, barber school in high school. So I couldn't wrap my head around the demonization of this man getting his hair taken down by 4 or 5 students. I couldn't wrap my head around the demonization of it. I really just couldn't, because I'm like, well, damn, they got cosmetology. Not only these kids doing their hair, these kids getting tips too. So
let me show.
I just find it crazy. I'm
gonna show the video.
I couldn't demonize them.
I just think that.
Hold on 1 second. Let me show this video real quick. I ain't got the full video. I guess it stopped screen recording in the middle of it, but I'll give y'all what I got. Hopefully,
So before you do that, people asking me in the comments, would you let your daughter? Y'all be mindful. This man sent permission slips, had permission with the principal. So if I got a permission slip and
it was permission slips and stuff.
Yes, it was permission slips, and he got okay from the principal. So he went all the way to the top to where he could go, and then sent permission slips home, and they signed it. So yeah, they saying
Also,
yes.
the parents said that's okay.
Right. Yeah, they signed. Yes, this man covered all his tracks, and he went live.
Is it?
Wait, how you get? Wait, I'm confused because he said it was last minute. How did he get permission slips?
I think the permission slips were for his children, the children to be on film, to be filmed. He had permission slips for that part, but
But the description was in the description of what he was doing was in the permission slip. That's all I'm saying. So there was permission, whether it was indirect or direct.
The job didn't fire him just because of that. The job fired him because of us, like the court of public opinion.
Right.
And that's what he said. I can't play the video because somebody said I get banned, but it's on the Shade Room. And he talks about how, you see the white dude, that the students, they're having a ball. They're bedazzling this white man's hair. They're playing, they got the music, they got the million dollar baby. Y'all tap the screen. We trying to get to 100K. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all be being lazy. We get into a milli every Tuesday and Thursday. Y'all know X-Files. It's a milli. So let's tap the screen. But they're bedazzling. See, that's what you said. We're not white. That's the problem. Right there. It's our community that's so hard on our community. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got that man, like, I just feel like we are our own worst enemy. That's just how I feel.
And to answer people's question in the comments about if I have my daughter 15, finna be 16. If she came home with a permission slip and said there was going to be other girls there doing it, I probably wouldn't have a problem with it. For one, I've been cutting hair for 30-some years. I'm 46. I've been cutting hair since I was 14 years old. So I've been cutting hair for 32, 34 years. So I probably wouldn't have a problem with it if the permission slip came home.
No, he was not texting them. So debunk this. Y'all say he was texting them. Let me see it because I watched his whole video.
He was emailing.
He was not texting no students. Y'all put that jacket on that man. He was checking emails from the school. That y'all never saw no text message he sent to no student. See how y'all just run with narratives and y'all don't get no facts. He was not texting no students. He was
That's why
checking
I said
emails from his personal phone, work emails.
Yeah,
Y'all also said he shot his shot at a student because he stitched a video.
I
That's
think
why
they just
I
wanted to
said in the
see
comments,
the
if you
bad
make it weird,
in him. They wanted to see the bad in it. I don't think it was professional because I'm a teacher too, and I would never see my students taking down my hair. But also on this app, I learned that giving my students a hug is off limits too. And I'm like, okay, like I require them to ask me for a hug. I ask them if I can give them a hug. So it's not like I'm just running up hugging your kid. It's not like that. But so according to the people on the app, teachers should not be hugging students either. And I think that's wild. So it just depends.
So you don't think teachers should hug?
No, that's what they told me on the app, that I should not be hugging their kid. They don't want their kid hugging their teacher. Damn. And that's like, they don't really understand
I hug my kids.
The ramifications.
Sometimes y'all don't even understand. See, y'all taking away a lot of what these kids don't even get.
They don't understand.
Because of y'all projection of what's happened to y'all in y'all childhood, y'all project that shit onto these kids, and that's not fair. Like, a lot of these kids aren't getting no love, no affection from their own goddamn homes. And they get that shit from their schools and their teachers. You know what I'm saying? They get loved on from now. Am I saying that things can't happen? Yeah, it can. But what y'all don't understand is some of these kids need hugs.
So we were short today this time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Come on.
Kizzy is just a Shih Tzu, right?
In middle school, I seen a bunch of kids messing their teachers.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. They fun. Come on, Gizzy. Bye-bye. Come on, baby.
I find it very intriguing where we are right now.
And these babies, and y'all are taking away. That's why ain't shit available no more for kids. Because of all these adult projections of their own trauma. But go ahead.
I just find it unique how we in a world where an innocent hug is demonized. I mean, I watch teachers have whole entire unique handshakes for each kid coming in the classroom. Like, I see black teachers, black men teachers, female black teachers. You know what I'm saying? They do the most special handshakes and stuff with the kids and stuff. I see a whole line of them. I see plenty of videos with that come across my For You page. A lot of positive affection that kids are probably missing from the house. And I agree with y'all with that. And I got this mindset only because my children don't have a mother, right? So by them children, so my children not having a mother, I can see, because they get a lot of masculinity from their father, right? But that feminine, that nurturing side, I don't have a problem with that coming from my teachers, because they're giving them something that I can never give them. You know what I'm saying? So, mine can only go so far. I'm a man. So that type of honest and healthy affection that a child can get from a teacher, I don't see why it's demonized. I really don't.
But this is why men shouldn't be sitting here talking about certain conversations is only for women, because you feel different than maybe some of these women feel. But women will be like, nah, that ain't for you to talk about. Yes.
But Corey, that's different. No, I got children. No. I got kids. But hold on. I can see where you can I see where you kind of correlating the two. I can definitely see that. But where it's kind of slightly different is the fact that if you have a child where there's women talking about, you got a voice too.
Always saying that they want. They say they want.
I think everybody could talk about it because we was all once kids. We all went to school before, so we understand like the relationship people build in school, not on some relationship type stuff, but on some it's gonna help me figure out my life. That's what a lot of kids be getting in school that they don't get in the house.
And they say they want teachers to just teach. But I wish y'all understood that there is more to teaching to just teach. And it's not the teacher's fault that we have to do all the things that parents are supposed to do. Like, we have to in order to just teach, your child has to come in there ready to learn and ready to be taught. And a lot of students do not come to school ready to learn and ready to be taught. We have to meet their basic needs first. And then if we don't meet their basic needs, they're going to disrupt the class the whole day. And if a kid's basic need is a hug that morning, I'm going to give the kid a hug so I can get through my day. I wish I would come into schools and see that and understand that. Some kids just need someone to love on them and tell them that everything is going to be okay before they can start their day, and we can just teach.
And the crazy part about it is when they get older, that's when it's worse. So when we know, because we know, no excuses, we know. I mean, you know, as a teacher, we know. You could tell a kid that don't get hugs. You could tell a kid that's, the one that's the youngest and all the siblings beat them up at home. You could tell the kids that there's 5, 6 kids at the house and the mama working late nights. You can tell intuition. That's why I got to mute you, because you got a loud background. You can tell. That's why teachers are teachers. Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm finna tell y'all some shit that's gonna flip this whole damn table. But yeah, he over there vaping like a motherfucker, can't even mute. Got the whole damn live.
I was muted.
No, you wasn't.
No, it'll show me muted on my thing. But
I muted you.
Oh shit, my bad. Goddamn.
Let me say this. Middle school is the worst. Middle through high. The teachers are fucking rude as hell to them. You guys take so much away from teachers where they're numb. They're numb with the kids. They're bullies. You got bully teachers. Like, the last thing I would be worried about is my child creating a bond with a teacher, because you got some disrespectful ass, bully ass, power driven ass teachers. You have it. I've seen it. I taught drama and dance at the middle school. And I remember watching this, and it's not the male teachers, let me tell you. You know who it is the women. The male teachers are the coolest. They're the coolest. The kids bond with them the most, but because they're men, the grown-ups are projecting onto them that they bypass the women. The women are nasty, bullies, looking down on them, disrespectful. Those are the worst.
I made my son record a teacher one day. I said, take your phone to school and record. Put it on record as soon as you walk in that class, and record the entire damn class. And he did just that. You know what? She was just what you just said. That woman was nasty, disrespectful, all of that.
Hold on, Love said, some of us been working with kids for decades and seen more than you. I've been working with kids for 22 years, honey. 22 years. Matter of fact, going on 23. And you still ain't seen more than me, I guarantee you. Because even as a child, I seen disrespectful adults. Even as a child, I seen the worst shit ever from grown motherfuckers. And the best teachers that I had was the teachers that poured into me. The teachers that sat there and gave me lunch money because my mama didn't feed me. The parent that combed my hair because my hair was sticking up and I was getting teased, and put my hair in a ponytail. The little raggedy ass ponytail too. But the one teacher that told me my mama didn't have no AIDS because the kids said that my mama had the AIDS because she was a dope fiend. Those teachers,
a teacher said that
can't even do what they do. No, a kid. But I remember that treated me right. I remember the teachers that was kind to me. I remember the teachers that poured into me because they knew I was lacking at home. That's why I became a teacher.
And that's the problem, T, is the teachers with these 20 and 30 years and all these years, they think just because you've seen all the things that happen in education that you have to be a bully and mean to these kids. And then y'all make the kids start hating teachers, and you're the reason why they treat their next teacher like that, because you're being mean, mean and you're bullying the kids. So that's where I think y'all need to be like Lena Horne and bow out gracefully and let somebody that's going to love on these kids teach these kids. Because at this point, we're in a mess. We are in a crisis. The teachers
I had a teacher go out his way and buy me lunch, like personally. Not even from the school. It was a blessing, to be honest.
Yeah, I had a teacher that used to pick, like, we can't do this now, but I had a lady, she was a white lady. They were white women that really, really, really invested in me more than anything. But would it be different if he took down their hair instead of It depends on the parent. Like, it depends on, like, if a teacher is taking down the kid hair because the hair is nappy or it wouldn't be different. Antoine, I swear your background be so loud.
On a leather couch,
but I still think that people would I still think people would give him a hard time. I don't care if the man was just sitting there playing goddamn what's the games that we used to play. He probably still would have they still would have found something wrong with it. He's touching their hands. It don't matter what that man would have did. He would have got dragged for it. I guarantee you. Patty cat. No, you don't remember that. Uno, the seat said the east, the west. I don't
and when it comes to male teachers, correct me if I'm wrong, I think male teachers are way more cognitive of their surroundings and what go around them and the image than a woman teacher, than a female teacher.
And somebody said something that's very important. He recorded for a reason, for safety. Y'all still had a problem. Antoine, I can't keep muting you.
Yeah,
he did. He protected himself. He protected himself, and in the protection of himself, he still got slammed for it. Go ahead, Trip.
Hello.
Yep, that's why I'm gonna let y'all up without 1,000 followers. Yeah, I can hear you.
I think it shows from both sides. I don't know if it would have been different, if people would have felt different if it was a female teacher and, boys and girls helping her take her hair out. Me personally, no, I don't think it's appropriate. I get it that people be doing trends and stuff like that. And I don't think that he was necessarily a bad teacher. That may have been a one-time occurrence and it just turned out bad. I don't think, even with the other teacher, you said a YT teacher and the kids was bedazzling his hair. I wouldn't have wanted my child to partake in it. I mean, so I get what you're saying, but no.
Yeah, I get where y'all coming from. I think, I get where y'all coming from.
And I would totally understand.
I think that communicating it is one thing, but to get the man fired is another. You get what I'm saying? Like, again, the projection of people, like, it's like this bully mindset. It's like, let's take this person down, when it's like a lot of people, let's be honest, Antoine, he told, I don't know, hold on, it still said, am I back? Am I still on teacup?
No, she good on my end.
You see me? Projection, shaming, benefit parents wanting to protect their baby. No, it's not protecting their babies. Again, I'm trying to explain to y'all, the projection is not protection. It's projection is protecting from your own traumas. Y'all ever seen the mama when the little girl sitting on her uncle's lap, she snatch her off and tell her, you being fast, get your fast ass over here? It's a projection from what happened to her as a child. It's not because the child, she's not teaching the child what's wrong. Now you got the child traumatized because the child don't know what the fuck she did wrong. You done called her fast, you done called her all kind of things, and at the end of the day, that child don't even know what the hell going on. Instead of just saying, we don't sit on grown-ups' laps, we don't sit on anyone's laps, because we just, that's just not what we do. You're a big girl, you don't do that. But y'all have been to snatch y'all kids off and be like, don't you do that. Did you grow? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, they don't know what happened to you. They don't know what happened to your mama.
And then they don't know the damage that they did to those students. Because now the students feel like they did something wrong. They lost a good teacher, and they feel like they got him fired because they asked him, could they take out his hair? It was their idea.
Yep.
Hey, T, can I say something about that? The only reason I jumped up, I don't think that they wanted to get rid of him. I think it's based on protocol. Because if
it was public. It was the public.
Yes. If it segued to anything else, they were going to say anybody, the parents, the media, well, you saw him do this. You should have stopped it when it happened. So they just tried to get out in front of it. I really don't think they wanted to get rid of the guy, but they had to do it.
I think he got a big lawsuit coming, though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all probably helped him get a bag.
Yeah, I do too.
After seeing all these other teachers come out, because other teachers are standing together and they coming out with their videos of their kids taking down and doing their hair. And come to find out, it's a lot of yeah, you do. He actually does, because again, there has to be a policy against that. Yeah, I get you doing damage control and you doing PR, but when it comes out that you had no grounds to actually fire that teacher, you definitely gonna get sued. I'm sorry, y'all.
And he already got permission from the principal to do it. He had permission from his principal.
Oh, he will win. He definitely will win.
He had permission from his principal. Real fast, the school really fucked up. The school fucked up. They fucked up horrifically on that, and they dropped the ball. Now, public opinion can shape.
Hold on. Wait, somebody said this in every essay training. Who takes essay training? You think we take essay trainers as teachers? Hold on.
We don't take those kind.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. So you think we take essay trainings as teachers? Y'all think they train us for that? No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, the fuck we don't. No, we don't.
Guys,
what are you talking about?
essay training for teachers. We do training, but there's no SA training.
There's no SA training. What are you
know what
talking
special
about?
training they doing for teachers now? Teaching them how to hold a fucking gun. Teaching them how to fucking point a gun. That's what they get special treatment now. I mean, this is where we at right now. Am I lying?
Yeah, they really, like, y'all tell them what we need to do and what we do. I'm telling you, we don't have no essay training.
And
y'all, you said George just started. We ain't never had no essay training. Code and ethics is not, doing a kid hair is not in code and ethics. It's not in the handbook.
No.
You know, I used to do my kids' hair, or kids were playing my hair. I used to do my kids' hair at nap time when I worked in preschool. When the kids was taking a nap, I used to do their hair. The kids that mama didn't know how to do their hair. It's not, y'all telling somebody to look it up and y'all not teachers, right? And every state is different. We ain't got, that's not in no handbook. You can't touch a child's hair.
No.
That ain't in no handbook.
Like giving hugs is not in a handbook. None of this stuff that y'all are harping on is in a handbook. So it's hard for y'all to understand teaching if you're not in that sphere. And y'all don't even go to the board meetings where these things can be changed at anyway. Like, so what? Like, y'all don't come to the board meetings. Y'all don't come to parent teacher conference. Y'all don't do any of those things, but you yet and still want to get online and complain.
Okay, so you're saying it says a quick hug is fine. I looked it up. You're talking about hugs versus doing hair. So you're saying the teachers can hug the kids in the book.
Yes, that's what I was going to say, though. Teachers, my kids, when they go to school in the morning, the teachers will hug them as they come in the doors. Some of their teachers will hug them.
We have a greeting. So there's a greeting thing. Like, I used to do it with my kids, right? Because I've learned you can't just take a hug. You know, like people like, give me a hug, girl. Give me a hug. All kids don't want hugs. So, like, I have a thing where when the kids come in the room, it's a greeting. Like, so they get to choose if they want a high five, they want a fist pump, they want a hug, or they want a wave. They get to choose.
Yeah, I had a teacher. He got fired. It was a tech ed teacher. He didn't know it was something wrong with the student, but the student had came back from some type of shoulder surgery, and when he touched him, his whole shoulder damn near popped off. So he got fired because of that. But it was like, how was he supposed to know?
So I pulled up Title IX. I'm sorry, my fault.
Yeah, they was just like, just don't touch the kids. But he was like trying to congratulate him on his work and you know help him out. Like, hey, touch on the shoulder. You doing this, that, and the third. I like it. But I don't know. That might be different.
Until you can handle 7 years in a row until you can handle several years in a row as a secondary teacher, keep them out your mouth. Loved. If you a teacher, you a trigger motherfucker. You a bully teacher. I can tell right now, you a bully teacher. You one of them teachers that my way goes. It's my classroom, it's my rules. You one of them power-driven motherfuckers. You one of them motherfuckers that you can't nobody tell you shit. I hope you get the fuck up out of there ASAP. You one of them teachers that I'm talking about. How you gonna tell somebody to keep teaching out your mouth? You said it. You said it. And if you're not, I thank God that you're not. Because the shit that you're saying is problematic.
So I pulled up Title IX, and I went on AI and I pulled up Title IX where everybody's talking about the federal law, and then I told it to specify when it talked about inappropriate touching with children. So I have that pulled up if you want me to read it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Now
it says why Title IX itself does not provide specific details, rules about what physical contact is or isn't allowed. It prohibits sexual harassment, which is defined as unwelcome conduct or sexual nature. This can include unwanted sexual advances, request of sexual favors, other verbal, nonverbal, or physical conduct of a sexual nature. If a teacher touches or physically contact with a student is sexual in nature and unwelcome, it would likely constitute sexual harassment under Title IX. Under Title IX, schools are required to have policies and procedures in place to prevent and address sexual harassment, but specific touching in an inappropriate way is only outlined in a sexual manner. So, excuse me. My bad, but I'm actually done. So it doesn't specify a hug, a clap, you know what I'm saying? I mean a handshake or anything like that. It states the obvious, you know what I'm saying?
So Miss Miami said we're assuming that all parents are okay with it. I don't think anybody assumed that. I think the parents came forth and said that they were okay with it, if I'm not mistaken. I think the parents themselves said that they didn't have a problem with it.
And this is my thing. As a parent, you need to set those boundaries with your kid at home. Like, these are things and boundaries that you teach your child at home. Like, my daughter knows that she is not allowed to take a teacher's hair down, because that's something that's a boundary that I've set. Like, you as a parent teaches your children the boundaries.
But even then, that don't mean they gon'
and that's right. So if you don't want your students to be, your child to be hugged by their teacher, you let your child know that, and you let your teacher know that.
Do you actually think that children, if you tell your kid, let's be honest, you actually think if you tell your kid, tell your teacher don't hug you, and they really need a hug, they gonna tell their teacher that because you said so?
No. And that's what the parents don't understand. Your kids, a lot of the hugs that I receive throughout the day they're initiated by your child. And I could put a big stop sign, like during cold and flu season, I don't want hugs because I don't want to get sick. So I put a stop sign on my lanyard. I still get the same amount of hugs, even though I have that stop sign, no hugs, on my shirt. They still give me hugs.
But how many parents hold those conversations with their kids about don't go to school and take down your teacher hair? How many of these parents out here holding these conversations? And then another thing, I seen a TikTok video of a woman saying, well, why he ain't asked me to take his hair down? I be at the school all day. And if y'all think I'm lying, there's videos out there where women have made these videos. But they be the main ones.
And for me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. This is draining.
Yeah, me neither. And I
don't think people understand, y'all. That's why we don't got no teachers. And y'all getting untrained teachers because the schools are so low that they're accepting anybody now. And that's what's happening. So y'all kids are gonna have less caring teachers, less compassionate teachers, less empathetic teachers, and you guys cannot be mad because you guys are creating it. You're creating it, right? So when y'all see that, like, because they're not even making them do certain licensing, certain education they don't have to have. They're just accepting people. They even got high school students subbing. You know what I'm saying?
Like those trainers that they talk about.
I've seen that.
Like the trainers that they're talking about. A full-time sub do not have to come to those trainings that we have to do every summer.
Hold on a second. Amber said, how are the kids learning if you're doing their hair? They was the last 10 minutes of class, and ain't shit going on the last 10 minutes of class. Sorry. Right. On top of that, it's in May. It happened in May. Right. School is damn near out. Sorry. Y'all kids just going to school right now. If y'all kids are still in school right now, they getting ready for graduation, testing, they cleaning out they desks, Ain't shit going on in May. I can
And
guarantee
the
you that.
parents got to get their kids ready for school. A lot of parents don't do that. The kids be
If y'all
slow.
if y'all watch the video and listen to it, it was kids coming from the other class. They had to like have
Hold
permission from
on,
a
Kari.
teacher.
Ain't nobody blaming no parents for teacher touching kids. Don't do that. No excuses. You're doing that for no reason. I don't know what teacher touched your kid or what teacher touched you, but whatever you project and take that shit somewhere else. What I'm saying is the fact that y'all putting all these restrictions on teachers, you're losing teachers that actually give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. You're losing teachers that actually give a fuck about your children. You're losing them. And you're going to get teachers that's just going to be they don't care. Your kid can get bullied and get their ass beat and they going to walk right past them.
True.
Okay? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all need to go back and rewatch the video because it was things that he said. Like the kids had permission from the other teachers that came to the classroom, and it was the end of the day, like T said, plus, they didn't have nothing to do. We in testing phase, we in all these different phases right now where they transitioning, and y'all just don't pay attention to what you see. He was wrong in some way. He should have just it's a level of
I think he should have just shouldn't have had it on camera because, like I said, there wasn't nothing going on. Like shit, if I had the last 10 minutes of class, I was going to get my hair taken down, and I got a group of teenagers that was like, "I help you." I'd be like, "Oh, thank you, Lord." Yeah, I don't know how long it take some damn braids out. I probably would have lost my job too, because I wouldn't have thought twice about it.
And I think that being that his intentions were pure, he didn't think twice about it.
That's what I'm saying. I would have lost my job too in that sense.
He wasn't even worried about somebody thinking something outrageous about it. He even kept his hands where you could see them. Everybody, I mean, it was just...
Yeah, you saw his hands the whole time in the video.
Yeah, I don't get it. I do think it's a line of professionalism with that, but I see all the teachers in my class had their first graders doing their hair this week because like you said, testing is done. And I don't know if y'all ever been in a room with students after they test. Those state tests are so stressful. They stress the kids out. So they need a relief, something to do, some way to chill in order to decompress from testing. It's a stressful time for our students. I'm just saying.
Well,
I literally heard
somebody said the same reason we are losing nurses, police, etc. I agree.
The teachers, go ahead, Corey.
My last daughter, she be around one of her teachers when she's out of school because her cousin is now the one that does her hair. I pay for the cousin to do her hair. So, like, she done picked my daughter up. She done took my daughter home. So I'm not a person that's like, I'm not mad about those situations, but they got to put themselves first because that's his livelihood. That's what I'm just thinking about. He done lost his livelihood, and you never know. People may not want to hire him again for just something that's so innocent on his behalf because he.
But they rehired this teacher that got caught sleeping with a kid. Hold on, let me be quiet.
Hold on, I'm gonna take it a step further. What about that school that let that teacher do that pimping for a whole 2 months?
I'm gonna be quiet.
Pimping?
Yeah, she was pimping the female students to her son. Yes,
to her son. Yes, see, real live pimping.
Like weird.
But y'all got to think about it. What about we talking about rape? We talking about a rape. What about the teacher that became a rapper and got let go for that?
Yes,
we see this happen to us. We not the other people. They getting away with it.
It's our people. That's why it's our people that's protected and trying to get us canceled.
And he said that in his video. He said it was his community. His community are the people who got him released from his job. He
said that he was real. He was real sad. He was like it was only his people.
He was crying too.
Yeah, he was fucked up behind that because and you could tell he's a teacher that give a fuck. right? And the thing is, they tried to put all kind of jackets on him. They tried to say he was texting the students. They tried to say he was, they tried to do anything to make him seem as if he was doing far more inappropriate things than he ever was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put jackets on him. He texted him. He shot his shot. He didn't do none of that.
And now they probably have a long-term sub in that room that has no training, no nothing.
Oh yeah, but the good thing is the end of the year, because that's exactly what they're gonna have now. A sub in there that don't care.
Didn't the parents of those girls who was taking his hair down? They got emailed. They tried to fight for him. All those people.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Did y'all see his follow-ups? How he said he's modeling platonic and romantic relationships. No, he didn't, Ash. Send me the video. Y'all be lying. Y'all be reading into shit that ain't even there. Go ahead and send me the video. Show it to me.
But what is his personal life got to do with his job, though?
Show me the video. I want to see. You said he said it. Let me see the video. All you gotta do is send it to me.
His hair was being taken down because he had a photo shoot. That was part of it.
Oh.
He had a photo shoot after school. And he needed his hair taken down. It was some reason they took the hair down. But
I heard they went on his Facebook page too.
Yeah,
he had a hair appointment. He had a hair appointment and he didn't take his hair down because there was some media.
No excuses. Stop lying. Stop lying talking about somebody fighting for one to touch on kids. Stop lying. Like I said, I don't know what kind of trauma you dealing with, but ain't nobody fighting for nobody to touch on nobody kids. So
that's your mod?
Yeah, stop. No excuses. That shit ain't cool.
But I came up here just to say one thing. He did know before he posted the video that there was some controversy, because I watched his live when he went live because it just jumped on my FYP, because that man had like 3K people in there and they were saying some off the wall stuff about how inappropriate it was. They were saying some stuff about the kids. And so that's why he posted the video, because in the video, the first thing he said was, let's stir some things up. And he asked people about like how they felt about the video, because when he went live, a lot of people were saying stuff about it. So he posted the video of them taking his hair down. So, and I would also say
Carlos, somebody said, why the fuck you keep saying trauma? Because I can, and 9 times out of 10, I'm usually right. 9 times out of 10, I could tell a traumatized motherfucker just by what they type in the comments. I could tell a triggered motherfucker just by what they type in the comments. 9 times out of 10, I could tell if you've been cheated on, you've been beat, you've been in the 9 times out of 10, I know it. Just like you down there triggered.
True.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy because a lot of people are traumatized.
1 minute, King. Hold on. Let me finish. And I would say, like, this is why it's important for us to teach our kids about social media, because people are losing their jobs, they losing their scholarships, they getting kicked out of college, and all types of stuff. Just be more aware. For him, I would never have wanted him fired. If anything, the school should have just, gave him a reprimand, saying, hey, let's just stop the social media.
It was the people on social media that wanted him fired.
The people on social media who wanted him fired. Yeah. But I also know, because I do work in healthcare, like these companies and these schools are just out there to protect their reputation. Just to make sure, like, I think it was Corey or Antoine who said it. If he all of a sudden just touched somebody, then people be like, oh, remember that video he made, blah, 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 and y'all didn't even do nothing about it. So
Native, I wouldn't let you touch I wouldn't let you touch my kid. I would hope I would never encounter your kid, because I would hate you as a mother. That's the thing that y'all don't realize. A lot of you motherfuckers, we don't want your kid in our class because you're a complicated ass parent. Entitled ass parent. Hands off ass parent.
God damn, T.
I would hate to have a lot of y'all motherfucking kids in, because you're the actual problem.
That is
true. Yeah, I am. Now that, because I experience it. It ain't even about trigger. I see it. A lot of y'all parents are the fucking problem. A lot of y'all.
Preach.
A lot of y'all. And it be you bitter ass mamas that daddies ain't in your kid life. They be trying to take that shit out on the teachers to make the teacher job your job, which you lack the effort to do. So a lot of y'all, I wouldn't want to be y'all kid parent. I mean, y'all kid teacher. Because I'm going to guarantee you this, I would check the fuck out of a parent. Ask my job. I would check the fuck out of a parent. And I will fail your kid, even if it do say no child left behind. No, they not passing. Your fault you didn't do the homework. Your fault you wasn't doing what you needed to do throughout the school year. And I will tell my job, if you pass them, I will quit. I did it last year, I'll do it again.
And the funny thing is, T.
No, I don't talk about kids. Sorry, you got the wrong one.
And the funny thing is, T, is the parents are okay knowing that your son cannot read or cannot do a math problem. You're okay with them being passed along because it looks good for you. Like, you're not even worried about your kid's education at that point. It looks good for you for them to be passed on and can't read. I want y'all to go look up the literacy rates of our children and then come back and talk to me.
Hold on, y'all. We got a problem. I don't know if Trina on here. Okay, we gonna have to stop this shit right now. So, fuck it. I got a letter from somebody yesterday. That knew the person that and I'm getting messages right now, so I guess I gotta approach it. That knew somebody that referred Trina, if you in here, they referred Trina to the shelter. And she's bad mouthing the shelter and bringing the shelter down for her behavior. And this person is now put their hands are behind their backs because they're the ones that helped her get in there. They bypassed all of these rules. They bypassed all of these things to help her get into this shelter, right? And now I'm getting text because she's given the name of the shelter. This is a domestic violence shelter, y'all. This is a domestic violence shelter, and it has like domestic violence parents and the DV parents and some more stuff. I have no idea why, if it was really incense or if it was deeper as far as marijuana or anything concerned. But from my understanding, the rules were already told, and now the person that has referred her is now taking the heat, I believe, from this because she's seeing this on live, and now that person is now feeling like, what do they do? We gotta like, I need to understand if Trina want to come, because this not cool. Like, it's people that's helping people, and then now we're putting these people where they not gonna want to help nobody else.
Is the girl being shamed, or is she at risk of losing her job based on?
She's the one that referred it. So if you refer somebody to something and you feel liable because she met her on the app.
Okay.
So now she's in a position where she don't want to say nothing because, but she's like, I don't even know what else to do, because she's basically putting that shelter in a light where, like I said, it's DV victims that's in that shelter, and she's publicizing it.
She biting the hand that's feeding her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have her blocked. She was just in here. I don't block people and talk about them. I'm sorry. I'm not your favorite creator.
At this point, though, what can a girl do besides say, I ain't gonna help nobody? If she was at risk of losing her job, I
think she probably wanted to bring an awareness to it.
Yeah.
But see, that Trina need to listen to that one there, because if somebody trying to help you and you got a chance to gain housing, stable housing, I'm gonna put it like that.
Yeah, because from what I
get help for yourself.
From what I understand, the shelter is not just a regular shelter. The shelter also helps you get a job. The shelter also helps you. Did I look at the reviews? No, I didn't. Because again, it's not meant to make you comfortable, y'all. Ain't no shelter gonna be the shit.
You gotta
I don't think y'all understand. It's you supposed to be uncomfortable at a shelter. You're supposed to be restricted at a shelter. That way you don't want to stay there. What do you mean? Is it her fault?
Don't even take kids. Like, if you
is
got
it their
kids,
fault?
they
Like,
don't
let me be quiet. Let me shut up.
Nah, she being selfish though. Like, if you want to make these videos on TikTok, bad mouthing the shelter, putting it out here, and you got a following, you having people call there and you putting the name of the shelter out there and it's getting around, yeah, you being problematic now. It
Well,
is
go
what
ahead,
it
G,
is.
and
You gotta
you
call
get
it
a
for what
shelter
it
then. You
is.
got 30 followers. You can't even get a following, let alone a shelter. You go get a shelter, and then you provide comfort. I'll wait. You could get a shelter, and you provide comfort, and see how that works out for you, baby.
You know, my sister, when I was having my added lessons.
What's going on?
So I'm getting messages saying that you were going live on the shelter, disclosing the shelter name, and that the shelter has DV victims in it, and that now you're disclosing all of this information about the shelter, and that somebody on TikTok had helped you and referred you, and now that person is could possibly be being put in a bad light because they helped you from TikTok and referred you to it and helped you bypass a lot of the waiting process of it, and now they're feeling like they helped you, and basically you knew the rules, you knew what was going on, and there was multiple complaints.
How would I have known the rules if nobody told me? How would I have known the rules if I'm not even scheduled to meet?
You got an echo.
Oh, okay, but I don't know why there's an echo, but I wasn't even scheduled to meet with my case manager until this coming Thursday. So what rules did I know?
This is what I'm being told. This is what I'm being there was just multiple complaints over and over, from the food to the it was just always a different complaint, as if you just weren't grateful. That they went past and bypassed a lot of the rules to allow you in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, to help you into the facility, and now it's like a slap in the face.
Well, I'll say this. I spoke with the man that was the one who pulled the strings. He literally just called my phone before I came up here, actually. And he didn't seem upset at all. He was actually pretty concerned for me and my child. He didn't understand why I wasn't given a warning or why I wasn't properly introduced to the rules. So I don't know what rumors are being spread.
So if that's the case, Trina, why you disclose, like, so that man can help you again? Why you disclosing the location?
But he's not unwilling to. That's the thing. That's why I'm confused. What's going on?
So here's the thing.
He called my phone before I came up here. So,
but does he know that you're on live disclosing information? Because this person knows. And if that gets back to that manager.
I told him my complaints.
Did you tell him that you was on live, given the location of the shelter?
What does that have to do with anything? A
lie.
Like what?
So are there DV victims in that shelter?
Actually, no. When they thought I was a DV victim, they were going to refer me elsewhere because it's not a DV shelter.
Are you sure?
Do DV shelters have men in them, T?
It can. I said DV victims. I didn't say it was a DV shelter.
Not normally, no.
I said, are there DV victims there?
So again, to my knowledge, no. When they thought I was coming in as a DV victim immediately from a DV situation, they wanted to refer me to a different shelter. And I don't know who coming to you telling you this, but the person who telling you, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. They should have told you that too. Because when I was in intake, I'm like, dang, they trying to turn me away. Talking about a DV shelter. So
DV victim.
Right, but since they thought I was a DV victim, they was telling me they couldn't take me in.
Okay.
Right.
I just think it's going.
But so how is it affecting anybody on right here? That's what I guess that's where my confusion.
Because I'm getting the message, and this is somebody that's helped you.
Who?
I can't reveal that.
Oh, okay. Well then my part is done.
Okay.
One time, Big Cash out.
Huh? What you say?
No, I was giving a shout out to Big Cash out.
Oh.
Well, I don't see the benefit in complaining if somebody helped you get a roof over your head and you didn't have one prior.
No, don't tell me. I said I wouldn't. Hold on. Don't tell me what I said I wouldn't do no more. I said I wouldn't read anything about an SA victim. I have spoken to this person on the phone. I know who referred and everything. So don't tell me what I said I wouldn't do. I said I would vet my information. Don't come telling me what I said I would do and wouldn't do, because you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Well, no one is, when you're in a situation and you're asking people for help, wherever you go, it's not going to be comfortable because it's not your own. So I'm not, with Trina's situation, I really didn't want to elaborate on it because I really don't know her. I just, see her in her lives. And people base their own opinion off of actions. And the things she have done and said in the past is just like Poozy. I really want to help her, but what Poozy did to me, I just no. I wish them the best. It ain't.
I just don't want her to help mess up the future help because, like, if you giving a location and stuff for this shelter, and let's just say this man finds that out, and he's trying and willing to help her, and he finds out she's disclosed a location that may not be open, it may be a private location, right? Now you're going to hinder the chances of you being able to go to another shelter.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Mookie?
Hi. Find yourself.
What's going on?
Yes, I'm on vacation, but yes. Is this about the car, the blue car?
I tell you, people be coming in here, don't even be realizing they be in the box.
What's going on? Yeah, we got 2 shelters. I know both of them, and they for women like TV victims. But one of them is next to a nursing home, and you would not even know it's a shelter because you think it's part of the nursing home. But like, it's really, you got to get buzzed in the gate. No men are allowed there. Like, yeah, it's rough there. But ain't nobody gonna enjoy the shelters. Shelters is just temporary housing. You might have to go there 3 months till they, to help you out with your situation. It is what it is. I mean, if you don't like it, fend for yourself. But staying from hotel to hotel, you spend more money in the hotel. You spend $100 a night. That's $700 a night. That's $2,800 a month. Oh, my bad. We got 31 days in a month. So we talking about $3,100. People think it's easy to sleep in hotels night to night, week to week. Sacrifice 3 goddamn months to see what the fuck goes on. People just got to keep their mouth closed. Trust me. That shit there, I done seen a lot of women in them situations.
And they treat shelters like halfway houses, don't they?
And hold on, D-Manny, and let me tell y'all something. I do got people that's on my page that are now backing out from helping. So the thing is, people are watching. The person that actually referred her is one of my followers. The person that actually referred her and actually got her into the shelter is one of my people. You get what I'm saying? So what we don't understand is, I'm starting to get what y'all do say. Sometimes some people you can't platform certain people because then your people think that they good enough people to be able to help. I just got another message from somebody that said that they are in Houston and was getting ready to pick her up, and now they're not going to do it. So sometimes you messing up your own shit from the way you carry yourself on this app. So,
hey y'all.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. I was just saying, because I don't be in a situation, but she need to get offline. She don't need to be live.
Well, you can't tell her she ain't gonna do that.
Because she put food up there and all. And yes, she did disclose the location. And that is very detrimental to other people.
Tina, when you say she put food up there, what do you mean?
She showed the food that they was feeding them. And was like, it is so nasty. Y'all, I need food. I can't feed my daughter this. But when you in a situation like that, you got to do what you got to do. But she has been online dogging. That's what I'm going to say. Dogging the shelter out. And she don't want no help. That's the way I look at it.
Well, yeah, no, I just came to say, T girl, I'm loving that hair, girl. It is looking good on you. And yes, girl, you is looking good today, girl. Welcome back. Yes, welcome back. I hope you had a good little vacay and got some good little much needed rest, but you are looking fabulous, girl. Yes, I love the short chop.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna be in the comments until something brew up.
But that's what I was saying. Yeah, she was online showing the food that they was feeding them and all. And yeah, she did disclose the location. And it is, I know she know as smart as she is that that's something you don't do.
So I'm a product of shelters. Like when I was younger, we went from shelter to shelter. We slept on park benches, you know, in the streets, literally slept on park benches, you know. But my mama did, you know, what she had to do to get out of a situation, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times you got to make those hard sacrifices to be able to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these shelters will help you get your voucher. They will help you get your, you know what I'm saying? They will help you get your license. They will help you get, you know, your security deposit. They will help you get so many things. You know what I'm saying? So, it may be uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, at first. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and that, I think a job too, you know what I'm saying? It may be uncomfortable at first, but you know, like a lot of people got to start from the bottom to get to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you got to start from somewhere. And like I said, I grew up. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I turned out just fine. I seen a lot of things and it humbled me as a grown up. That's why it's like when people say, "Oh, you live in an apartment," and so fucking what? I have a roof over my head. You get what I'm saying? Like it don't matter.
Yeah.
Don't make me feel like any case. I don't live. I know how it feels to have nothing. You get what I'm saying? So can't nobody ever make me feel bad for having something. You know, when you grow up with an entitlement and all that shit, that's where you can be detrimental. But struggle ain't really detrimental. It makes you tougher. It makes you more resilient. It makes you, you know what I'm saying? It gives you a lot more. That's why a lot of our kids, like we done been through so much and we don't want our kids to experience I don't want my kids to be in no shelter. But you know, you kind of project what you went through and you overcompensate. And that's why a lot of our kids be so fucking spoiled. Because we trying to give them what we didn't have and they don't know how to appreciate shit. You get what I'm saying? So struggle ain't never hurt nobody. You know, it actually helps you more than it hurts you in the long run. You know, it makes you appreciate shit when you work, when you got to go through them trenches to get to that, you know, end of the tunnel. So, homelessness can cause depression, but you have a choice, and I think that's the part that y'all don't understand. Shit, you can have a lot of money and be depressed. It's a choice. You can literally say, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here no more and laying down and just taking it, or I can get up and I can get up out of it. You still got to make a choice regardless of what y'all talking about.
I'm gonna go on back down where I come from because they telling me don't activate. I'm gonna go on about my business.
Nah, ain't nobody tell you. Can't nobody tell you what to do.
Boy, I'm holding it in. Goddamn me. But if y'all continue let a motherfucker play in y'all fade, that's on y'all, man. I'm just I'm over with that damn shit, man. I ain't bullshit.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I just feel bad for the person.
They want to be that gullible and foolish, then let them do what they do.
You know, I really ain't gonna speak on it too much because I don't donate my money. I haven't given her my money, but I just feel bad for the person that has helped her, the person that I know for sure has helped her, and that now feels like her name is in a bad light because she's reached out and helped a stranger. You know what I'm saying? And now she got to deal with, you know, if she has to refer somebody else or help somebody else, the backlash that may come to that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
But I just want to say I'm depressed right now.
Hold on.
I ain't get no cash out for my truck fund.
I just want to say, I wish y'all quit trying to make excuses. She had the funds in February and in January, and y'all still making excuses. She was living in 5 foot worth of trash at that apartment, and now she is in a shelter, and y'all still making excuses. At this point, it's no excuse and there's no reason. Just quit making excuses. She's unappreciated, and yeah, that's just what that is. She had the funds, and we still don't know where that money is to this day. She's living in a shelter. She was in 5 foot worth of trash. Quit making excuses.
They said that this morning. We need to stop making excuses. BT said it. It was said in Diamond Live that we're coddling her. Like I said, once you make your bed, you just lie in it and lie in it. I don't know. I have a daughter, and I look at my daughter and I go hard because she depends on me. I don't depend on her. I just can't. So,
well, I'm gonna say this. I helped the young lady. Now, my experience wasn't the greatest, but one thing I could tell you with the young lady I helped, she got out here to Chicago. She came out from Louisiana. Was it Louisiana or St. Louis? One of them. I always get a mixed up. Louisiana. She came out here to Chicago and showed her ass. Like by the time it was a 14-hour drive to get here. Hold on a second. She got here. By the time she got here, she already had a shelter, already had a room. You know what I'm saying? She had a hotel ready for her. I had a caseworker set on her. She had a job ready for her. Everything was already established for her, and she went with it. Like, she has 2 kids with epilepsy, 2 kids, 1 kid that was suffering from a traumatic experience. And when I tell y'all she came down here and she showed her ass, she took advantage of every opportunity that was given to her. You know what I'm saying? Now she has her own place. My platform helped her furnish her house. Her kids are in school. You know, she has a little hiccups here and there, but she's only 20 and she's only 28. You know what I'm saying? So you have to want it. You have to want it. But she came out here and she tap danced on that ass. You know what I'm saying? She worked for the post office. She you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a lot of people. And her situation was she came from a traumatic situation. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm glad I helped her. You get what I'm saying? I'm glad I helped her. But she had that hustle and that grind to do what she needed to do.
Well, I just want to say this. Would it be too much if she? Because I get it that she per se probably has not just stuck to it, like making money off the people daily. But if she did that on a daily basis, would the people actually support her day to day to actually sustain that living?
Manny, you lost there.
Manny, that's
ain't nobody trying to support nobody.
Time and everyone.
No, I get what y'all saying, but I'm just asking because the comments.
Hold on. So here, let's do this. My platform, I get daily support, right? I provide content. I provide topics. I provide conversation. I provide entertainment. So, people invest and support, you know what I'm saying, what they want and what they choose. Now, if I got on here every day and was expecting people to support me just because I need the help, that would be entitled. That would be an entitlement. That would be me depending on everybody else, and I don't have to give anything in return. You get what I'm saying? So this app is about reciprocity. Okay? We give and we take. Even as a creator, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside walking my dog. I'm with my grandson. I'm working. If I'm off this app for a day, my inbox is going to be full. Like, where are you at? So I'm providing the service as well as I'm getting support in it. If I'm just on here every day, like, look, y'all, I need another car. Look, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Now, my people will help me. But I don't just come on here just saying, hey, I need this, I need that, I need this. You get what I'm saying? Like, I come and I do a job, I do work. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally get you. So being that some people do look at this as a job, maybe I guess we'll just get them suggestions so that they could make this their job, I guess, because
people have helped her. She knows what to do. She knows what to do.
Man, you need to do your research.
Manny is the spokesperson.
Yeah, you talking about Trina, man. Go do your research on Trina.
It doesn't matter who it is. If they want, because I do hear some people be like, "Oh, this is a job for me. This is a job for me," and and then I hear some people be like, "Oh, it's not a job. It's not a job." So
that's Big Cash App. You better go learn who Big Cash App is, bro. If you don't know who Big Cash App is, you will find out sooner or later.
I'm just saying, can she make it up? Because I'm thinking she wants to make this a full-time job. Can she? I guess my question would be, can she make this a full-time job?
That's on her. That's on her and what service she provide.
Manny, people have done, and this is the thing. They have done, and when they say they sent her money doing income tax time after income tax time, and yesterday people was sending her money still. The thing of it is mismanagement somewhere. It's somewhere that it's not clicking that she's the provider in her situation. And if people keep providing for her and she's dropping the ball, then what else is it that we can do? You're
not telling Manny. You're not telling Manny right. Manny, she hasn't worked in over 2 years, bruh.
Well, I don't know about that now. I don't know about
I know. They talk about over 2 years of non-working, Manny. Where you think all the money and food came from? And stuff like that. People sending stuff. It's not. Listen, no, Manny. You have to understand. These people are tired and frustrated.
But I don't think they're tired because they just donated again. So you saying they tired? They did. They donated.
It's new people joining the train, man.
So again, so my question is legitimate. Then to the new people, if she were to change her content, I'm assuming that's what the people saying in the content. I mean, the comments that she might could possibly make some type of living off of here that could sustain her day to day.
Manny, you had 2 years to do it.
Oh my God, Corey, the past is the past. Right now.
Okay, the past gonna keep repeating itself if y'all keep opening your wallets like that. It is what it is. Everybody.
Well, no, who asked just said it's a little bit of mismanagement. So there is some areas to grow because a lot of people on this app claim they do finances, they do this, they do that. So now it's almost like I'm following the people in the comments because any other time y'all are financial advisors, y'all are this, y'all are that. And when it comes to her who actually making bank at times, nobody's there to help her. I guess put these funds in the best areas.
They gave this girl $5,000, Manny. $5,000 to better herself. Ain't no fucking mismanagement. $5,000 and she was still in the same predicament in the same situation a few days later. Come on, bro. Ain't no mismanagement.
Corey, that's mismanagement.
No.
How y'all gonna blame the comments for her mismanaging her?
That's taking advantage of a sucker. That's what that is. That ain't mismanagement. If I know you gonna give it to me, I'm gonna get it. And I don't owe you no explanation and no reason what I did to it because you gave it freely. That's what that is. Stop saying that's mismanagement. Y'all act like she ain't grown. Y'all act like she don't have a child. Y'all act like she knows she got to be a provider for this child. Y'all know she got to put a roof over her head, food on the table, and clothes on the back of this child. Stop making weak-ass excuses talking about mismanagement.
But they say in the comment, money management is a thing. Like sometimes people have problems managing their money.
All of us are grown. It's called priorities first. What is your fucking priority? Come on, man. Y'all start with that weak shit, man. What is your fucking priority?
So, Corey, let me ask you a question. So, if I got $5,000 and I know that I need to go and get a roof over me and my.
I need y'all to tap the screen, y'all. We trying to hold on a second. We've been on here for 2 hours. Y'all know, come on, we do better with that. I'm not trying not to turn off the comments and stuff, y'all. Let's make it work over here. Let's make it work over here, y'all.
I'm trying to get a place for me and my. I know I need to get a place for me and my child. So I take the money and I blow it. That's called mismanagement. That means I didn't put the priority first. That means I didn't care about the living of my child. Better yet, me. So
and you gonna keep giving it, and you gonna keep allowing other people to give it, knowing that this person ain't. Nah, she made a change, and she made a change because of the situation that was going on where she was. Y'all act like her hand was kind of forced to be where she at right now. Y'all act like it was a simple move.
It was a blessing. That somebody went.
Shit going
it
on.
was a blessing that somebody stuck their whole neck out to get her in a shelter and without having to wait.
You better go do your research. You better go do your research. Where she was staying at, it was time to go. It was situations that was happening that forced the hand. That put her in the predicament, in the situation that, I need to get over here now. Y'all better go pay attention to them videos. Y'all better go look up what was going on. Y'all just making excuses for a person not handling their goddamn responsibility. And that's one thing. Y'all know as women, the responsibility is always laid in your lap when you got a child. So ain't no mismanaging money. Ain't no being neglective like that. Y'all are, yes, she has a child. Y'all know that I give you women credit because y'all have the hardest situations to go through. Y'all have to support them kids if the man ain't in them lives. Y'all have to do all this if y'all ain't together. Y'all have to provide roofs and everything over these kids' heads. I give women the credit on that. If the man ain't there, it's on you. Who else is it on if there ain't nobody else there?
It's on the people that's donating in the comments as well, because those same people swear any other time they are philosophers of this and philosophers of that, and the whole time they've been sitting there. Because see, I have not been in Trina's presence like these comments have been when they try to give all this perfect advice and all these great things to do, but yet throwing her the coins, but not helping her manage the coins. Everybody claiming they friends with her, but not actually guiding her in the right ways. I think it was over 1,000 people that was in that live claiming they helping. Yet again, nobody actually helping. With the funds, yes, but they're not actually helping her as far as managing her life a little better, because again, sometimes the people need the help.
That is not their responsibility.
The help was the finances. They gave her the money. Now you want to tell her what to do with the money?
No, it's a lot of parts to this. It's a lot of parts to this.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's more to the action.
They get blocked when they ask, where is that money that we sent you last week? That $300, where's that $300? They get blocked. So
but instead of asking, where is it? The people should have been, asking like, girl, did you check out the apartment thing I had sent you? Did you check out this I had sent you? Like, because they know what she's going to do, but yet they want to ask her where the money exactly went when y'all know she do got to eat and live day to day.
Okay, so
hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, Matt. Why are you putting this on people saying y'all know she got to do this?
T, let the people handle themselves, T. Let the people
you the one who putting it on the people. Y'all know she got
I did. I ain't put it on the whole. Now, T, I ain't put it on the creators. I said the people, not the creators.
Talking about, you okay?
I did put it on the people, T, yes.
Are you okay?
Not the creators.
Manny, I have a question. What do you do for a person who refused to accept the help or have an attitude and try to give her different advice?
Are you okay, baby?
You can't help a person like that.
Okay.
Yes,
you can't help her. She don't want the help. She just wants everything to be handed to her.
Well, I've been learning that we got various personalities, and sometimes we have to take the people as they are, but we got to love them the same. So that's all I can really say.
Honestly, guys, I just want to say this. Hi, T. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut off nobody. But I did want to come up here and say I've been in a situation like this. I came out of a DV relationship with my baby father. And me and my two boys were in a shelter. And I had nothing to my name. And the shelter that we go to after a DV situation, or any shelter you go to, they help you out with finances and everything. But not only that, she's not paying for nothing being in that shelter. So with her being in that shelter, she's not paying for nothing. So when you guys are sending her money, you got to realize that she should be saving that, especially as a mother of kids. Like, I had to go out there and get a job. They help you go out there, get a job. They help you with, food and everything. They give you a certain amount of food. There's always this help when you go to those shelters. And I think that we have to realize she's a grown woman. And we understand that not everybody has, like the management of finances or whatever, and that's cool. But you're still a grown woman. If you want better, you got to do better. You got to show your kids how to do better. She's showing her kids that she could just go anywhere and try to beg for money. That's not okay. You got to go and get that job. Show your kids that you are going to work hard for your money.
Y'all can talk to your ass catch a fire. Talk to your motherfucking ass, catch a fire.
Hey, you need to be telling that to Manny.
Talk to your motherfucking ass, catch a fire, cause the motherfucker down in the comments right now talking about she need $150 to $300 for a deposit. Now see what I'm talking about? This motherfucker go around this motherfucker looking for these crowd of people, goddamn, to feel sorry for a motherfucker. Now if you gon' goddamn it do it. Take your motherfucking ass over there. We don't want to hear about it when the motherfucker spit in your goddamn face and talk shit to you, and you come back here crying about what a motherfucker done to you after you done gave a motherfucker. I done told you motherfuckers, this motherfucker ungrateful, raggedy, nappy head, goat looking motherfucker, man. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Okay, give me a second. Let me say something. I had this. Y'all know I always got a story, right? I had this girl, right? Can everybody mute? You probably letting you motherfuckers up here that I don't know. I had a girl who was dealing with this dude, right? And she was a side chick, so y'all just take out the side chick part, because I have to have context to what I'm saying. She was a side chick. She was dealing with this dude, and they started out as friends and ended up fucking around, right? He ends up losing his job, right? And she was like helping him with everything, but he was treating her real weird, okay? So I had to tell her, I said, listen, she said, karma, she said, I'm done messing with him, and now karma gonna get him now. I said, no, karma is gonna get you, because you intervening in what the universe is trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to step back and allow the universe to take its course on people. And a lot of y'all be intervening with what it is. Y'all be intervening with what God or the universe or whatever has in store for a person, because you're trying to jump in the middle of it, and you end up getting burned because it wasn't your job to step in. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it goes. A lot of y'all motherfuckers be trying to step in positions you weren't supposed to be doing. It wasn't your job to step in on. Sometimes people got to learn their lessons. Sometimes people got to learn how to get it on their own, whatever the lesson is. And a lot of y'all just be intervening, and that's why y'all feel burned. That's it. That's all.
Goddamn crackhead move, man. Fucking crackhead move. I know y'all done seen this bullshit. The fuck wrong with y'all?
Hey, I promise y'all.
And she did end up calling me, telling me she lost her job because she didn't listen to me. And she ended up calling me and saying, T, she was like, she had never been without a job. She ain't got no kids, no nothing. She ended up losing her job and losing her shit because she kept trying to help this motherfucker that she wasn't supposed to be helping.
I'm gonna say this, right? I'm praying that Trina get her a place because I think that little girl need a stable roof over her head. But when it comes down to Trina, hold on, let me finish. When it comes down to Trina furnishing that place and y'all kick out that money and y'all don't see mattresses show up, y'all don't see this stuff, but y'all see air mattresses and shit show up, don't get mad. Don't get mad because you thought she was spending this and that. That'll be your ass helping, like Manny say, it was on you. Don't get mad because you gave her the money, and the other lady saying she mismanaging money. Don't get mad. Can't get mad now. Just remember that.
And I agree, Corey. So I'll be happy with the place. I agree, Corey. At least the place.
You
so the
have to
comments
have a
need to help her get a
job
place.
in order to keep the place. So you're gonna want people from TikTok to keep paying for your rent?
No, I think the people from TikTok should definitely help her get a place.
She may get Section 8 and don't have no rent.
That too.
So
I think the people should help her get approved with something.
Hold on. Listen, a lot of women in Miami go to them shelters, stay there them 3 months. They come out with Section 8.
So with a housing voucher, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But it's not like that no more. You got to have a job now. They're not.
No, you don't. No, you
told
don't.
you that?
No, you don't.
What?
Don't lie like that.
Well, I guess
Could I
depending on
just
the
say-
state. I guess depending on the state. No,
Well,
not
in
necessarily,
Miami-
y'all. You don't have to. I guess it depends on the state. Because no, you don't. You do not have to have a job.
Your rent is based off of your income. If you ain't got no income, you ain't got no rent.
Right. What's up, boo?
You got to pay $50.
Hey, T, I just came up here to say I like your SWVTLC, Bob. Goddamn it.
What's up, boo?
Because see, the comments keep saying a lot, but they fail to realize people are helping her. I'm just suggesting that those people additionally help her actually get into the place, get into these things. That's what I'm saying, because people are actually helping her. That's the point that y'all are not actually staying up on.
Y'all keep saying Section 8, you paying something. So if it depends on what it is, y'all. If it's low income, Section 8, HUD, all of these are different. They're all different agencies, right? With Section 8, it do go off of your income. Now, some people's rent is completely zero, and they send you a check for utilities. Some people do have a minimum that they have to pay because they may be getting TANF. So what y'all may not know is a person don't work, but they're getting TANF. TANF is cash assistance. So if they're getting cash assistance, their minimum will be about $50 or so. Okay? So I think you guys need to educate yourself on what shit is before you guys start speaking on it, thinking that this is just it's just a blanket, because it's not. A lot of these low income people even help you get houses. They even help you save when you start working. TANF, let me tell you about TANF. If you get TANF, right, after, right? I don't know your situation, Trina. I can't speak on it. I ain't even gonna try to, because I don't know if you qualify for any of these things. For you to be a single mom and homeless and not have no assistance, I don't know what you've done in your past. I don't know what your record is. I don't know what it is, because I don't understand why you're not eligible for none of these things. So I'm gonna move you to the side, and I'm just gonna educate them about what I know about. I cannot educate them on you. However, and I know, and I've helped, like I said, I've helped a young lady. She getting help now. She has a house. I mean, she has a nice space. Her children are in school. They give her resources. She gets food. She gets transportation. She gets a lot of those things. So again, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I don't know your situation. Okay, TANF has a 5-year limit, but if you get off of it and you get back on it, you can still qualify, right? So if you don't use the whole 5 years, you can get off, get back on, that's how that works. Now with TANF, what it does is once you stop working, once you start working and you end up getting a job, they'll pay for a month worth of childcare. They'll pay to get your I think $900 worth of car repairs per year. They'll pay for so it's I know for sure it's a month worth of childcare. They'll pay for that. Your uniform for work or clothes. They'll pay for and I'm talking about in Illinois. Yes, I'm talking about in Illinois. They'll pay for your transportation. So if you don't have a car, they'll make sure you get like bus fee, a bus card or something like that. Or if you have a car that needs to be repaired, they'll pay for like up to $900 worth of repairs per year. I didn't say you were in Illinois. I said I'm not talking about you. Again, I'm done with your situation. I'm talking about what I know in my state. I don't know what your situation is. Again, even though you in Texas, I know people in Texas. Trina, I don't know why you don't qualify for anything. You said you don't qualify for anything even in your other state. So I can't tell you about your shit. I don't know if it's your record. I don't know if you've already messed up with that. I don't know if you fucked up all your eligibility, if you have fraud on your cases. I don't know why you don't qualify. But I'm helping people that think that it's a one blanket thing.
Want you to believe that your motherfucker don't qualify. She qualify for
Right.
everything you.
It's a lot of things. Yeah,
The
it's a lot
motherfucker
of
qualify
things.
for everything you saying, but she stuck on motherfucker giving to her on TikTok. That what she gonna
Yeah.
do?
Hey,
Like even if you are a grandparent, they even have programs.
Trash out.
They even have They even have programs like if you're a grandparent raising your grandchild, they even have programs for that. My state didn't even know about that. I had to find that out on my own. A lot of shit is just simple research.
Yeah.
Right? Being that I have raised my grandchild, because they was trying to make me put them in a system. Because like once you put them in a system, you can still have them in your home, but they give you like a monthly check and you don't got to pay. And it's they try to tell you that it's like really all these perks, right? But no, I refuse to put my grandson in the system. So they have he's eligible no matter how much money I make. They do not go off my income because he's a separate case. He has his own separate case. So he gets Link, he gets cash, he gets daycare, like for daycare, free daycare, all of that. And it doesn't matter how much money I make, he still qualifies for all of those things. No, I do not. I did not adopt him. I have custody of him. That's two different things.
And the child care T I think you're talking about is 4C.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 4C.
I don't know. It's called
every state is different.
Yeah, it's a different program.
Every state has a different name. In Florida, it's called 4C. Here in North Carolina, it is called a different name. So what T is saying is correct. I'm in Mecklenburg County. I am on Section 8 here in Mecklenburg County.
Alexandria, she's doing horrible and everybody reminding her she is. We're not even talking about her anymore. I'm educating people that may need help. I'm not talking about Trina anymore. So again, if you want to help her, go help her. Get up off of here, because I'm not talking about her. And again, what you have to understand, she's burned a lot of people too, Alexandria. So you're saying she's doing horrible. She has to take accountability that she's burned people. So you can't be mad that people are reminding you of what you've done to them and then expect everybody else to rub her on the back. I have a supporter of my own that just helped her and now has been slapped in the face. I have a supporter of my own that just helped her. You have burned people, Trina. You have. You stole the TV out the hotel. You ruined shit. Like, come on, let's take accountability. You have. When you get angry, you just like what you just did at that shelter. When you get angry, you just say, I'm going to be destructive. Right? You just gave the hotel location, the address, everything. You get what I'm saying? You did not have to do that. There could have been something that would have got worked out for you to be able to stay or go somewhere else. But you're ruining your chances because you're upset and you're angry. So, like, sometimes you just gotta breathe, process, and not allow your emotions to burn the people that helped you.
I wouldn't address it. You just address what you was addressing. Like that's irrelevant, man. Because we all know it gonna go in one ear out the other. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, everything works out, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, T, because what I was going to speak on is because I've been in
See what you just did there? You just put that woman name out there to help you?
Oh,
that's what I'm talking about right there. I never said anybody name. You just put that woman name out there, and this is what I'm talking about. That right there. You don't give a fuck after you've used a motherfucker and got everything out of them. Then you discard them. You expose them. You don't care. You said it. You said her name. She not even the one that told me. Somebody else confided in me. She didn't even tell me shit.
See, Manny, you see what you get?
Why would you be calling my name, honey?
Because you the one up here speaking of the support.
And that is true. I didn't make no lie about it. Now, what T just told her, that is something that apparently she needed to hear. So don't separate the two, Corey. I mean, I need you to separate the two. I mean, that's what I need you to do. I need you to separate from what T told her and separate what I said, which is the people actually are supporting her in some form, which i.e. leads to even T giving the topic of a moment on her platform is showing support. Just like I had told Big D earlier. Being that the creators are giving you a moment of a topic is also showing support. So again, there are people supporting her. So Corey, I need you to understand to separate the two. Don't call my name, please don't.
Manny, when you burn people that help you,
you saying it shouldn't have been brought up. But, okay, hold on 1 second. Trina, you saying it shouldn't have been brought up, but you the one that brought it to the internet. See, that's the part you're not getting. You are the one that brought it to the internet. After somebody helped you get into this shelter, you brought it to the internet. You did that. Nobody would know anything had you not brought it to the internet. You did. You went live. You went live crying yesterday saying you got kicked out the shelter. Yes, you did bring it to the internet. Now I'm lying?
No, T, you're not lying, sister. No, not with that.
Don't address it. Just leave it alone. It ain't gonna go nowhere.
But what I'm saying is big respect to T for even allowing the conversation, which brings support. Y'all might don't see it, but that's how social media works. That's support. Because those who actually do believe, like T said, they are going to support, and that will suffice for her to move on to the next day. So
Manny,
what y'all don't get is we all know each other in this circle. So what T and somebody might have ain't got nothing to do with me. But if T allows the moment to happen, I'm going to come in here and be like, okay, help the peoples out because we do know of this person, and i.e. everybody going to tell their story of what they know, and it's going to go on.
Boosie, if you got something to say to me, you got enough people to get in the box. If not, you can get blocked. I don't know who you are. Wordplay on what? Brought it to the internet, it means brought it to the internet. Wordplay on what? You got something to say, get your ass in the box.
If you wasn't paying attention, Manny, the conversation was about burning bridges. Like when people are helping you, you just have to stay
I knew your punk ass
fast
wasn't gonna get in no box.
Corey, no matter what you say, I'm still going to be for what I just said, which is help the girl out. Like you just said, you pray for her to get a place for the baby. That's what I'm on the panel doing, is wishing the people out there in the comment world who are so philosophized and philified and pros at this and pros at that to use their keyboards for some good.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm finna say it right now. My people don't help.
Oh, well, see,
and
yeah.
if you do help, don't fucking come to me talking about you helped her and you got burned. Don't tell me about it. I'm telling my people right now, do not help.
And I only could take but that much from T. That I got to respect T for that. That's enough.
I'm not putting up no cash app. I'm not putting up I'm not doing nothing. And I legit just helped somebody yesterday. But no, because don't. You're not going to put my people at risk. Fuck that. Hell no.
I promise you, Manny, I'm not being funny, but you just need to go do the research on that situation.
Just like Corey, just like when you just made your joke. If you had actually been serious about your joke, Corey, I would have been doing the same thing for you. Like, y'all already know we done been around Corey. Corey need this to get his new truck.
Boosie, hold on a second.
That's what I would have did.
Boosie, you said I'm not on a voucher, but if you ever need help, I can help you too. Well, go help Trina. Y'all don't need your help. Trust me, trust and believe me, I'm very resourceful. I don't need your help. So go on over there and help somebody that need it. Because obviously you can't help nobody because you over here fucking bothering with me. You bothering me and the motherfucker that you talking about, you still need help. So go on over there and do what you need to do. Get the fuck up from over here. I don't need your help. I'm cool.
There's 3 cities in Texas that has their Section 8 open right now. She can go on affordablehousingonline.org. And there's 3 cities in Texas.
But that's not emergency housing. Y'all got to realize it's still a waiting list. Them lists open up at a certain point in time. My
Can
first
I
baby
tell?
mama is on Section 8. The last chick I was dating is on Section 8. Like, trust me, I know chicks on Section 8. The one with the 5 kids on Section 8. You
Hey,
still
Scott.
have to wait. The fastest way into emergency housing is through a shelter.
It
And if
is.
you
No,
think
It
I'm
is.
fucking lying, ask anybody who been in the shelter.
Corey,
Yeah, that's true.
Corey, can I say this? In
That is
certain,
true.
in
He's
certain,
right.
in certain small areas, it's only gonna take you 3 to 6 months to get it. And
So where you
That's
gonna
if you're
live
in the
3 to
shelter,
6 months?
yes.
Where you
no,
gonna
you
If
live
you
don't
3 to
have
are
to
6
be in the
months?
homeless.
shelter. I got my Section 8 voucher in Daytona Beach, Florida, because it's a small entity.
But how long ago was this? Who asked you?
This has been like 7 years ago, but
Yeah, it might be. It might be different now, because I even know, like out here in Chicago, well, in the area that I live in, the suburb. I did not read no email. My phone is in there. I'll go get it. Give me a second. They don't put them in shelters. They put them in hotels, and they just pay for the hotels, right? And after they abide by the hotel rules and doing all of that stuff, then they'll help them eat. It's a rapid program where they'll pay your rent for like 12 months, and then if you get a job, they'll kind of help you into like you paying your own rent and just kind of build you into self-sufficiency. And then they have a voucher program. So depending on what you have, the rapid housing program, and then they have it's a couple of programs that they have out here. And like I said, Kay was out here. I told Kay to give it at least 6 months. She got down here in July? When did Kay get here? Shit, when did Kay get here? When did Kay get here? Shit, I think it only took Kay about, no, it wasn't even 6 months. July? Okay, it wasn't even 6 months. She's in her place now. So
It has everything to do. I think that it has everything to do with like mindset and like habits, your daily habits. Like I was about to say a few minutes ago, like when you're in a certain situation and you really want change and you really want to get yourself out of it, it's like brainwashing yourself to different. Like, so every day getting on this app and drama and all of that, like, your life is not really going to be a little positive. Like when I was going through shit like that and I really wanted better and I really wanted out of my situation, I would listen to like subliminal meditations in the morning, and before I go to bed I would do things like go to the beach, or you know what I'm saying, and I would advocate for myself. I would actually be assertive with trying to like actively change my life, because clearly the habits and the things that I was doing led me in a certain situation. So this is not me trying to bash anybody or anything like that. It's just kind of if she's open to a switch of perspective, because at the end of the day, I did stumble upon her live yesterday when she was complaining, and it really seemed like a very much victim mentality. Like when you wake up and you find things to be grateful for, if you take time out your day to start journaling, take time out your day to be aware of your emotions and your feelings and try to figure out the cycles, the things that you've been doing to repetitively land you in the cycles that you keep hopping on, is what's happening. So I just feel like at a certain point, you got to realize like, okay, shit, I'm not no fucking victim, and I can stand the fuck up and change my life if I want to. I can stand up and do something better to change my situation, change my life. And if it ain't for yourself, you have a whole shorty out here. You can look at your shorty and be like, okay, I'm gonna do it for her. You know what I mean? And so I just think that I'm not seeing that perseverance, and I'm not seeing that determination, and that alone make me not want to send you a cash app or not want to assist you or help you. And on top of witnessing, like you said, other people trying to help. Yeah, at some point, karma is just that. Like, so clearly what she's going through she has to learn a certain kind of lesson. She has to upgrade or evolve or grow through this, because at this point in Earth School, she just keeps failing the test. And that's why her situation ain't getting no better. And that's really just all I wanted to say, because mindset is a huge thing. Perspective is a huge thing. And how she moving is why she's in that situation, and why it's not progressing or getting any better. Just being real.
And instead of us enabling Trina, giving her money, she need a protected payee. She don't know how to handle money, clearly.
Now you stop it. You don't know what she's spending money on.
Man, right. Nobody knows.
Money management is a real thing too, and a lot of us don't be knowing how to manage our money or have any kind of financial education to even know that. So it could be true. Could very much be true.
Y'all know how y'all
just
get that
laughing
new
at T. Now
job?
look at her. Jezebel, let me tell you something. People could laugh at me. They could talk about me. But I'm going to tell you, like I've been telling y'all, I'm protected. God always got me. Always. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never stressing. People can talk about me today, and guess what's going to happen tomorrow? They going to fall on their face. Touch not God's anointed. Fuck with me and find out. Go ahead, y'all.
Y'all may want to take it like with a grain of salt, but I mean, this is her job. Y'all made it her job for 2 years, and Manny may want to
Nah,
jump
she
on the
didn't say the
support
same.
train.
She don't believe in God, but I do. So you could say that she said the same, but you know what? Don't try to throw her name in here for your own fight. You see how you just did her? She over there trying to heal, and you just threw her name in there for a fight. For what? Why you throw her name back in there? That woman trying to heal.
Can you
Let her
give me
heal.
an estimate of how much money you think Trina done raised on this app in the last
I really don't give a
6
fuck.
months?
I don't count her pockets. I don't
know
count the
that,
money
but
she raised.
My point is, what has she done with it?
Hey, you gotta ask her.
It don't matter what she
Don't say
done
girl
with
bye to me
it.
because you throwing her name up in there for what? Fight for yourself. You ain't gotta throw nobody else's name in there.
Y'all know she provided a roof over the child head. She feed the child. She gotta feed herself. Y'all know, yeah, Big Cash App is my friend. So y'all keep sending the Big Cash App, keep supporting. But you know, it gonna just come a time Trina
Yeah, I
gotta
don't know. I
humble
don't care.
herself and stay in the places where what's gonna help her.
I also think there are other ways that
I'm gonna tell the truth, and I might not be right. I think she was smoking weed in that motherfucking little instant and got caught. I might not be right.
I think there are also other ways. If people want to help her, I think there are other ways we could help her. Send her, links to like, so she could, click on. Why are you laughing?
Girl, I ain't laughing at you.
I'm just
know
thinking,
what? That was a commercial break.
I'm just saying, it's probably not a great idea to send her money, but we could still help her out. Send her links. Churches.
Not my people. Not my people. You can go send the links though. My people ain't helping with shit.
No, I was just saying for the people that wanted to help.
Not my people. Not my people, baby. You can go down there and you can help. Not my people. Don't tell my people. My people getting burned. My people ain't getting burned. No ma'am. No ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down though. But thank you, T, for letting me talk. I'm gonna hop down.
You're welcome. So you can go over there.
I mean, I think it's just too many horror stories, and it's coming to a head though. But I'm not gonna lie, the shelter I think was the best place. I would have preferred she stuck it out, got the Section 8 or whatever the case. She was gonna get some housing. If you want to go on to Miami-Dade, like I'm only gonna give you the advice. But Florida, you don't have to stay in Florida to get on a Section 8 waiting list. And when it open up, if they select you, you right in there. You go to a shelter in
Center
Florida.
Spice, if they help, just don't come to me complaining. I can't stop nobody from doing shit.
If you go to Florida, you get in their shelters, you're going to get some Section 8 within 3 months. Or you're going to get a program that's just going to pay for the rent for a year for you to get up on your feet. That's all on you. I know a little chick that did it. She didn't get up on her feet for a year. She got 2 kids. Guess what? She stuck like Chuck. She got to go back to, so it all depends.
And I'm just saying, we have so many professional people in the comments to where I just need them to show us what they're working with. That's it.
Not my people in the comments.
And you are right.
Don't put no expectations on my people. My people over here, they do help. They
That's what I'm
helped a
saying,
lot.
and that's why
But
you
no,
just
don't put that shit on. Don't even put that on their radar.
conscience. Gotcha. And you are justified with that because yes, y'all have lived and seen it, so I get it. But yeah, hit them with the
We just helped. I think we helped a few people last week. We helped a few people the week before that. But the people that we have helped are very grateful, and they have had results. The people we've actually helped that we've used our discernment with over here has actually been grateful, and you see the results of it. You see the results.
And I totally get what T's saying because all this stuff we've been seeing has been a learning. It should be a learning, like T say, we should be learning from all this that's happening because a lot has been happening. So regardless of what the outcome is, hopefully the people has actually been learning through the process and been listening to each other and just growing in the areas to grow, because I have been seeing forgiveness a lot on here as well.
I'm going to say it one more time. Sometimes y'all in the way of letting the universe do their job.
I want to just let the people know DL was actually for having sex behind somebody's back. It didn't mean nothing homosexual. So if you use it towards me, I will have sex with your mama behind your daddy back. I will hit your sister behind her husband back. I will hit your sister-in-law behind your brother back. So you can call it what you want. Y'all think that offend me and hurt me? No, it doesn't.
Have a good day. Go live in an hour. I don't really care about that. Hopefully you be somewhere in an hour too. I don't know why people think it's a flex to say I'm going live in an hour.
It's not going to let me.
Hopefully you somewhere in an hour. What is this?
It's not letting me show the comment. Trina was in a comment saying that she'd been smoking since she was 15. Of course, she was smoking in there.
I think she was being sarcastic, but I do believe she was. She was probably being sarcastic when she put it in the comments, because I don't think she's that crazy to actually put that in the comments and really as it actually happened. But I still think that's what happened.
Let me see if I'm going to send it to you. But yeah, that's all.
Yeah. I think she's being facetious.
But I do think there does come a time and place where you just kind of have to grow up, and if you can't get the help, you just got to do what's best for your kids. Like, especially when you have kids, you just got to do what you got to do. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter how hard you work, as long as you got there.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
Hey,
all I know is she got the person that helped her is really distraught right now, and that's all I really care about. I care about a person that had good intentions. I care about a person that did what they could because they cared. A person that wanted to be there for a stranger, and in the process, this is what that's who I care about. You know what I'm saying? I care about that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that actually drove her around, that actually got her in the shelter, that actually has given money for her daughter to have food, given money for food. You know what I'm saying? That has just opened up her wallet, opened up her heart, and helped somebody. And then in the process, this is what happened to her. And I don't appreciate that. I don't play about people, that has good hearts and has good intentions.
My
why come to? I don't need Trina for content. What she want me to tell you that she told me, I wasn't gonna tell her. I was gonna lie. I was gonna take that to the grave. I was gonna take that to the grave. But she did tell me. She's the one who reached out to me. She reached out to me yesterday. I did not go live about it. So for those that's saying that I'm using this for content, I knew about this yesterday. Well, y'all can figure it. I wasn't going to tell you. I don't give a fuck what you figured. I wasn't going to tell you. Because I'm going to protect my people. She reached out to me yesterday, Journey. She reached out to me yesterday in tears. In tears. Why? Why send a personal message when she's already burned her? What the fuck do y'all think people gonna do? I just met you and you already fucked me over. Now I'm finna send you a message for what? She don't care. She don't give a fuck. Send a message to her for what? For her to say she don't care? Like, get the fuck out of here. Because she's my supporter. That's why. Because she can. Because she needed somebody to fucking talk to. Because if she told her family would ask her what the fuck is wrong with her. That's why. She had nobody else to talk to about it. And I didn't even say nothing when I knew. I didn't bring it to the app. I found out early yesterday. I didn't tell y'all nothing. Even when I went live, I didn't say shit. I been knew. I didn't go live and say shit. She was just in my box. I still didn't tell her I knew. She was sitting in my panel, and I knew this. Talking about I need her for content. I had 2,000 people in here before we even brought her up for a topic. Clock that shit.
I got an idea.
I say something today because she went live again today, and I got the text again. But matter of fact, I don't know why I'm answering to you, because somebody go ahead and block I'm just here. All them troll motherfuckers, I don't know who they think they playing with. You get blocked too. Say your final words. Go on over there and help her. Y'all fighting hard, but I get you, y'all ain't never sent the motherfucking cash app. Y'all be swinging hard in the comments, but I bet you y'all ain't helped the girl. I bet you motherfuckers ain't helped shit. Right, that's why you saying so. Journey, no, Journey's not okay. No, she's not okay. No, she's not. She's embarrassed. Her feelings are hurt. So no, she's not okay. And that's who I give a fuck about right now.
Manny, did you learn your lesson?
Calling my name for.
And go ahead and block Boosie too on the way out too. Boosie can get blocked too, mods.
Or you not even listening. T is explaining exactly what's happening in real time. Like, this is all breaking news. What is you talking about, Corey? You keep calling my name.
So let me help y'all understand something. Why this would affect somebody. If I refer somebody, in my town where I live, right? Where I live, my name is good. I can refer you to a job and I can guarantee you get it just by using my name. Okay? I can get you into a shelter just by using my name. I can get you resources just off my name. When I brought Kay here, when we went to the daycare, everybody knew me. Everybody. She say my name, they know who the fuck I am here. So when you do that and you refer somebody that fucks with your name, it fucks with your rapport. That means now they're going to start questioning anybody you bring forth after that. Your name holds more weight than anything. And that's the part that y'all don't understand. So when you put your name out there and you put your resources out there, you start to say, hey, I need you to help this person. And that person fucks it over. Now you messing it up for anybody that comes after them through you. That's how that works. That's why I don't vouch for everybody. vouching for everybody for shit. For what?
I think we nominate Manny to take Trina.
Why do you keep saying my name? What is up?
If y'all think
She has told us over and over we are here to learn. Can I learn, please? You are interrupting me in class. Can you stop calling my name, interrupting me while the teacher is talking? I'm trying to learn the lesson of the day, honey. And that's why, again, you keep missing the point because you keep calling my name when the teacher is trying to inform us.
You ain't learn the ABCs here. This life lesson.
All right, what time is it? Okay, so we got 20 more minutes and then X-Files. Did everybody send their emails? If you ain't send no emails, I'm into the live. Ain't no X-Files. I ain't staying on here. I'm going to go outside and enjoy the weather. So y'all better send y'all X-Files. If y'all don't send them, the live will be ending.
You're my ex, so we're going to call you tonight.
Corey, give us a number.
I ain't got a number.
Oh,
Man.
I
never dated.
Look, don't y'all start messaging me for help because I ain't doing it. Don't start sending me emails. I'm getting emails. Don't start asking me for shit. No, this ain't what we doing.
May I say something real quick, T?
Yeah.
Hello, T. Hello, panel. Normally I sit down in the comments and just enjoy the vibe, but this time I had to come up and say something. People have to learn their lessons. It's so many bridges that you will burn before you get the point. What do you have to go through especially when you have a child? The look on that child's face in an awkward position will make you want to do better for your child, even if you don't want to do it for yourself. If I was in that predicament, and I have 5 kids. I got 3 that's grown. I got 2 twins. If me and my twins was out there, the look on their face will make me want to do everything I possibly can do to get them in a home, a roof over their head where they're safe. Because you're in a shelter with all these different people that you don't even know nothing about. Nothing. That's the crazy part. When people lend a helping hand, and I'm not picking on Trina or anything, but when you turn around and you cuss them out, you block them, you mute them, what do you actually expect to happen? What do you expect to happen? You gonna get a lashing that you ain't gonna want, but at the same time, you still needing help. You're still needing help. So the only thing anybody can actually do is pray for her. That's it. That's all. That's it. Because at this point, you're going to burn yourself out trying to lend a helping hand when the person is not grateful. So we have to stop that. And that's when your discernment comes in. Sometimes you need to just sit there and watch for a while and see how things play out before you lend that helping hand. Sometimes you just have to do that. Now, I've lent a helping hand because of the fact of the child. And I didn't want that child to be hungry. Will I do it again? Let me tell you, no, I won't. You know why? Because you don't care enough about your own child. So what makes you think somebody else need to step in and care about your child?
Damn.
Facts is facts.
Hey, don't do that.
She's going to have to get out of her own way.
We're not going to do that. Hey, if a child is hungry, feed that child.
No, don't tell her what to do because
let me tell you why.
No, you can't push. Again, you can't push stuff off onto other people. You can't. Sometimes they fucking their own child over.
Exactly. That's the point.
No.
She screwed her own child over when she got all that money and you don't have account for it. You screwed your own shit. Let's be real. That was enough money for a deposit, for an apartment, whatever. But you screwed it. So she screwed her own child. So what you want us to do? Sit back and I feel so bad. Let me just run her $1,000. What? So she could screw that too? So what are you left with? You deplete yourself trying to lend a helping hand when somebody is not grateful. We need to stop doing that. Sometimes you got to let shit fall where it fall. And when they get themselves in the pits of hell and trying to climb their way back up on out of that motherfucker, I guarantee you look at life a whole lot different.
Hey, I
have to disagree a little bit on that. Because from my understanding, because I sent her resources prior to any of this when she was going through the first situation. And I've done that for a lot of people on this app, and they don't want to utilize the resources. However, if I remember correctly, she stated that she had felonies. So in her state, I'm not well versed on the housing authority aspect of it and how for renting apartments with people with felonies, you can't do that in California. So unless you're living somewhere is very undesirable to live because they do a background check. Housing for Section 8, project-based housing, you can't have certain felonies on your record. So regardless of how much money was given to her, if she's being denied housing due to her past, then that's the issue. So she's going to have to find a place that will accept her felony. If she has them, I could have swore she said it a long time ago, but I can't actually recall that particular live in question. Or she's going to have to move out of her state and go to a state that she can find housing for her and her child.
I understand where you're coming from, but with that being said, all the money that was raised for her, don't you think I'll save that? Even if I had to go in a hotel with my child, I wouldn't have to ask nothing because I have funds to keep a roof over my kid's head without having to share in a shelter.
Understood, but hotels, I know
what about a private
out here
owner?
once again.
What about private owners?
A private owner, they are very lenient, and that is where you have to really use your mouthpiece to really sell yourself to the landlord. It's the same thing with Section 8 in California prior to them changing the law, because now it's a law how you cannot discriminate against someone with Section 8. They just have to pass the regular market rate qualifications. That means your credit needs to be on point. You need to make sure that you make 3 times of your voucher amount of your rental portion. So you still have to meet qualifications. So you just can't arbitrarily, just go here. No, now you have to meet. So if you want to live, like I was joking with you last time, T, about moving to Beverly Hills, as long as your credit fits, how they can't deny you. And if that house accepts Section 8 voucher in that zip code, because here is based off of zip code. So your voucher will be more than it would be in your state. Because in San Diego, a voucher for 4-bedroom voucher, $4,000 in one particular area. And it's a nice area, good schools. Okay. So you have to just know where to go. But for her, I don't know anything about Ohio is where she's residing at. She has to do her research, but I gave her all the information. And hotels run $300 a week. So if she received $5,000 or whatever the amount was, you do the math on that. And then you figure out when was the last time she did a fundraiser or whatever we're calling it now on this app. Do the math. It would make sense that she's out of money if she was staying in a hotel.
Yeah.
But my grind would be even harder.
Right.
If I had that money.
I will agree, y'all. Sometimes people got monkeys on their back and you just can't get a break. Right. But when you're facing those things, that means that there's something that you're needing to learn. I've learned that about life, right? When you keep hitting the same wall, there's a lesson that you have to learn before you get past that wall, right? So it's some things that we can't teach or help people with. They have to get it themselves. And sometimes you just got to let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't like even telling nobody not to help nobody. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of times you guys enable people from doing better because you're trying to coddle it or whatever. Like this app is full of people that want to validate. Absolutely. They want to validate others. So all the person got to do is come on here with crying and, going through it. And let me say this. Y'all don't really give a fuck, because I had seen on Nosy Live, a girl came up there crying. Everybody was like, we need to gossip. Let's get back to the gossip. So y'all really don't give a fuck. Let's just be honest. Let's just keep it a buck, right? You don't give a fuck. You just want to be the one to do the uplifting. And then when you get mad, you're going to tear them back down, right? So a lot of y'all just want to be able to say, yeah, I brought you up, I picked you up. You know what I'm saying? So you could throw it in their face. But sometimes picking a person up doesn't always have to come from you. It comes from letting go. Let go. Allow yourself to let go, release, and allow that person to fall. Sometimes you got to stop trying to break the fall. Let a motherfucker fall.
It's just like a family member that's always asking. Sometimes no. Sometimes you just got to let them fall, because we are their enablers. We need to stop doing that because they never learn their lesson.
I had to do it with my daughter.
That's it.
My daughter did the same thing. My daughter, I got her hired at my old job. Her ass was going late. No call, no show. I said, I got her in 2 jobs. Don't get me wrong. I've been through the same shit. I ain't, I got a daughter that she had to get some tough love too. I had to let go and let her ass just deal with it. I had to tell her, I'm not helping you. You're going to have to help yourself now. And that was hard for me. That was hard for me to take my hands off. I had to tell her, Daddy, take your hands off.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Because she has to learn. She ain't got it. She was entitled. Oh yeah. Gave her a car. She fucked up the car. You know what I'm saying? Gave her a car. She got the car towed. The next car, she done got let the engine go out because she ain't want to put no oil in it. But now she working. Now everything she's getting, she knows the struggle. She texted me, was like, Mom, being an adult is hard, and I'm so sorry for whatever I put you through. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is tough. But she had to learn. I had to take my hands off of her. I had to remove myself. And it was hard as her mother. You know what I'm saying? I had to. And now she's working. She's doing what she needs to be doing. She bought her car. She did everything. She's doing it on her own. And she's going to appreciate and value it more because she worked for it. I didn't give it to her.
That's right.
And that's you just said some words, because my daughter told me the exact same thing. Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I have to drop back down. I have to get back to work. But my daughter told me the exact same thing 2 weeks ago. She goes, Mama, the best thing you did was move out. I go, why? I kind of hurt my feelings. I was just like, why? Well, Mama, it's those nights that you couldn't cook dinner that you would order due to this. I lost 40 pounds. I have... It's the PG&E bill, or SDG&E bill, down to $90. I was paying $700 for the electricity bill. Now she got it down to $90. Yes, because the air was on. Everything was on because I work from home. So my computer has to be at a certain temperature so it won't overheat, so I can work, I can function. And then I'm paying for the gardener. She found a cheaper gardener. She just found all of these other resources when I left. So you are absolutely right.
Yeah, and I'm not saying nothing. Like I said, I wouldn't tell my doof. I wouldn't say nothing that I wouldn't say to my own child. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people may be like, T seems insensitive. T seems cold. Y'all don't understand. I've been on my own since I was 17. I had to get it out the mud. Regardless of what I got, I learned how to hustle. I learned how to work the system. I learned a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not illegally, but I learned how to get around shit. I was catching a bus to and from college. I did not know how to drive at 19 with a 2-year-old. I was going to and from college, catching a bus from college to work. When I was pregnant with my daughter in high school, I was throwing up the whole 9 months. I literally had to miss school and do homeschool. Couldn't get homeschooled, so I ended up missing 6 months of school. When I went back to school, I had to go to day school, night school, and summer school just to graduate on time. I have always had to put my foot on the ground and just push.
That's right.
Always had a job. Always been a hustler. If I ain't had the money, I did barter. Let me braid your hair. Let me write your paper. I wanted my kids' hair done. I had a friend. I helped my friend get her whole GED, they had the GED program. I helped her pass her whole GED test with bartering to get me and my kids' hair done. I push. I hustle. Period.
And that's what people don't understand. When you have children, and I know some people want to still go out there, have a good time, It's what you do in front of your children that makes the path for your kids. My kids have always seen me work. I done went from the state to the damn federal. They have always seen me work. So my kids, my grown kids tell you
gotta have 1,000 followers to come up.
Like, not work is not in their system. My kids get up and go to work because they don't want to go without.
Miss Bite, and I'm gonna slip in here real quick. Hey T, how you doing?
Hey.
Chat. T, I just wanted to say, the biggest thing, I had a mother that had an addiction, and I was Trina's daughter at once upon a time, right? My biggest thing and my concern is for that baby girl, because Trina can't use her as her sidekick, as her best friend, as to go through the mud with, because that baby does not deserve that.
She's gonna be fine. She'll be fine.
She's very smart and she's very intelligent, but there's still residual effects that happen after that.
How did you turn out?
I mean, I turned out pretty good because I went the opposite of what she did.
Right, because of your resilience and you pushed. Right, I'm the same result. I'm the result of me and my mom used to sleep on park benches. Got to get to the shelter before 8 o'clock. Right, Chicago. Sleeping in people's basements. I remember we was living in the projects when I was 5. Okay,
exactly.
Trust me, I turned out fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel bad for her too. And I said, I see the chat. I said addiction. Addiction doesn't always need drugs. Addiction can be anything. So don't say addiction like I'm saying she used drugs. I don't know Trina's full story.
Yeah, she'll be fine because she'll look at her situation and she's going to say, I don't want to live like that. And she's going to make that determination to do better than her mother.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that I don't care about somebody's kid, but again, you got to care about your kid.
That's right.
You got to care about, you got to be able to look your baby in the eye every day and be like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We not living like this. Nah, fuck that. You got to be able to do that. You can't expect the world to. You understand?
That's right.
You have to have enough resilience to say, you know what? Because otherwise that child becomes a cash cow.
That's
that
right.
child, you get to pimping that child. And I'm not saying her, but parents also will pimp their kid. Put their kid on the forefront and be like, look at my baby needs you. I know you ain't going to help me, but you'll help my baby. Like, so a lot of times, and I'm not saying that she's doing that, but a lot of times what y'all don't understand, motherfuckers will pimp their kids.
That's true. That is so true. And no lies detected. No lies detected.
Because they know that's where your heartstring is.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know if I put my baby up here, I know if I do this, I know if I do that, people going, like, nah.
Can we find out what Manny learned so far?
Sure.
Leave that man alone.
Corey, I am listening. I'm following. Again, we're going to have follow-up stories come a month later. You know, Corey, it's not about what I'm learning now. Ask me in 2 years.
You good, Manny. Like, and look, tomorrow it could be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I'm really like talking about people's situations and shit, right. Because especially when you are one of them protected people, I learned lessons from putting my mouth on certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be careful with what I put my mouth on. You know, so I'm trying my best not to put my mouth too much on this situation because God will humble me too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put my mouth too much on this. For I get spankings too. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. But hopefully this be a lesson that she'll learn. Maybe she needs to back off the app for a little bit, reevaluate herself.
Somebody said there's no one person for protecting others. You a goddamn lie. You must be unprotected and must feel like you equal. No, the fuck, yes there is. God has favorites. Sorry that you may not be one. But yeah, there definitely is. You're wrong about that one.
But my thing is, why would she get off the app when her life basically is the entertainment? I mean, she's brought us into the shelter. She has taken us here. She's taken us there. I don't think she should get off the app. But I do, again, think that the people that type the most need to do better.
You got 0 followers and you telling me I feel... Hold on, let me say this. And then I'm going to go ahead and block you after you say your final words. Anything to feel superior when you have a low life. The only person that has a low life is a person that has to make a page with a black background that says deleted and 0 followers and following 0 people just to be able to have a voice. That's the only low life motherfucker I can never think of. Anybody that feels like, because you may have been blocked or you have no balls, right? It might be one or the other. If you block, that means you have to, you don't like rejection, right? So now I feel like I'm entitled to your platform to come and infiltrate your platform to say what I need to say, even though you didn't want me in your space. Or you don't got the balls to come forth, and say what you need to say. So you hiding from a fake ass page. So you are the one that feels superior when you feel like you got to make a fake page just to make a statement.
No, I'm not doing anything extra that I would ever do for anybody else. What I'm saying is I witnessed, if it was the first time, to me it was the first time everybody pushing Trina to be a content creator. If that is the time I witnessed, the comments kept telling her become a content creator. So now she's a content creator.
No, that's not a content creator. Oh. There's a difference between a content creator and a panderer.
Ooh.
They're not the same thing.
We still in class, Corey, see?
Content creation doesn't mean
you in class.
I'm going to milk you without giving any you're telling me basically, let me walk you into my life and make you pay for my struggle. So you saying that I should just turn on the camera and tell a sad story and then that makes a content creator? It doesn't. Because what happens when
you're what they've been screaming. They've been screaming content creator.
That's not a content creator.
But Manny, this is what I'm saying.
That's not a content creator is somebody who provides content. What I mean by content, topics, conversations. Mm-hmm. Now she could have a live about being in the shelter. She could talk about sacrifices. She could talk about things that she's done, humility. What it's like to be homeless, but you can still show people how to have a positive mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's content creation. You know what I'm saying? That's still staying positive, and people will still want to invest in you because of the positive attitude. Your circumstances, people will still want to help you in your circumstances, even without you asking, when they see that your attitude is positive, even when your circumstances are not the best.
True.
So you don't have to go live and say, this is a horrible place. It stinks here. The food is nasty. That comes off as entitled and ungrateful. Mm-hmm. People begin to resent things like that. But if you're coming on and you're helping other people and helping people show people that you're weathering a storm, you're getting through it, you're showing people the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you still are weathering that storm, people are going to want to pour into you anyway.
True.
Now, see, if I was in that predicament, I'm a prove and show type of person. So I would have to back away to reevaluate the situation, especially because I have a child that's watching me. So my hustle game have to be hard and strong to get to where I need to be. So when I do come back on this app, I can show and prove that I've done something with myself and with my child. That's the point.
I think I like Tyme's idea a little better because it kind of goes with her MO. I mean,
you got to compare and contrast.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like Tyme's observation a little better because it kind of keeps her within the ramifications of where she want to be. She wants to be here. She wants to give us content, but I do agree with T. She can sharpen that up. And that's a part of, again, this whole growth thing that's happening. It's like, change your content. You could do it like this. So it's some great ideas in all of this that's being twined up. There's some great ideas in there for her.
Because I'm telling you, if she uses her situation as a positive, nobody would even call her or beg her or whatever, because they'll be supporting her just because she's the content alone, without her having to ask. Like, I promise you, people will support you without you having to open your mouth and say a word. You get what I'm saying? Like, because they believe in you and they see that, you know, that you're trying or whatever the fact of the matter may be. And nothing's wrong with transparency either, right? So if that situation did happen and she did get removed from the shelter and she, you know, she's emotional, she's like, you know, you guys bear with me, I got removed, this is my situation, people will still be like, oh my God. But people are less inclined because of the amount of people that have been burned in the process. Like, you don't have to actually be the person that got burned to tell people don't go touch that stove. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I see you and you go touch that stove and y'all both get burned, I don't need to know how to fucking feel to get burned. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to be like, I ain't going to touch that stove. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to actually touch it. A lot of people are like, well, you ain't donate, you ain't did nothing, so what you saying? No. I'm not going to, because you burn too many people. And that's why your rapport it matters. You know what I'm saying? How you handle people when you get mad at them. You know, like the girl that just helped her, she threw her completely under the bus in the comment section. She put her name in there. Not only did she put the shelter out there, she put that lady's name out there. She didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do that at all. That lady helped her. She put herself at risk. She met a stranger. She put her in her car. She drove her and her daughter around. She gave money. She helped with food. She helped with groceries. You understand? And she put her in line with the man who helped her get in the shelter. And then you throw her out there because you went live and told about the shelter and embarrassed her, and she needed somebody to talk to, and she confided in me. Now, mind you, I didn't even bring it to the app. When she called me, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't go live about it. When I went live today, I knew this shit yesterday before my hair appointment. I came on live after my hair appointment. Y'all didn't hear me say shit about that woman. I could have. I didn't say nothing. She was in my box today. Even after me knowing what she did, I still didn't say nothing while she was in my panel. It wasn't until I get this message that she went live again, raging about that damn, raging about the shelter again. And the girl was embarrassed.
Because her name on it. That's her name.
Good luck to you. Question is I guess since the cat is out the bag, is the friend the same person that's supposed to be the caseworker?
Hey, good luck to you, Miss Button.
Sorry, that was my daughter.
Okay, thank you.
That's narcissistic abusive behavior. Sorry for the cat, but that's messed up. Yes, it is messed up. And I care about my people. You know what I'm saying? Because my people ain't rich. You get what I'm saying? Like, and since she put her name, Journey is sweet. Journey is a sweet lady. Journey ain't got no kids. And she told me I can go ahead and say it. Journey had also confided in her and let her know that she didn't have no kids of her own. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have any, you know what I'm saying, that she had just lost a godchild. You know what I'm saying? So Journey was already going through something. She was already in an emotional state. And she just wanted to pour into somebody. She just wanted to help somebody. That's it.
She could have had a new godmama in her life.
It's those bridges that you burn. Those bridges. And then you want somebody to turn around and feel sorry. I'm sorry, I can't. But that's all I wanted to.
Hey, T.
Set me up. You have a blessed day. I'll be down in the comments, darling.
Okay, baby. And if she go live dragging me, I don't care. But she go live dragging Journey, oh, I'm going to have a whole week of content. And I'm telling y'all that right now.
I'm going to have a whole week of content is insane. Hey, T.
I'm not playing. Don't play with nobody that can't.
No, I
know. That ain't gonna come up and, you know, defend. She threw that name out there. Yeah, Journey the one who went the raffle, because she the one who put her name out there.
Well, I hope it don't go that far. That's ooh.
She could drag me all she want to.
Yeah, I
But
hope
don't mess with that. Don't mess with Journey.
it because it's like,
And Journey had the right to reach out to me, and she had the right to reach out to me.
Well, that's true.
She had the right to call me and vent to me. And again, I didn't bring it to the app. You get what I'm saying? When Journey confided in me, I didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell anybody. And I was watching it go on. I was watching all the stuff go on, and I still didn't say nothing. I heard Diamond live yesterday. You know how bad I wanted to jump up in Diamond panel and be like, no.
Wow.
The person that somebody first-handedly helped her, do you know how bad I wanted to type in nosy comments? No, don't put no Cash App up.
Wow.
Because I knew already what had happened, but I didn't do it because of the confidence for her.
And see, that even goes to show
confidentiality.
The support that you still are willing to give even through it all. And that's why I say the creators that I do enjoy, this is why I enjoy them, because even the things we don't see, y'all are still genuine to who y'all really are. Because you, like you said, you could have shut it down. You didn't. You allowed opportunity to still be prosperous in whatever way. And girl, yeah, just kudos to you, girl.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing. I wanted to put in the comments real bad yesterday, and I wanted to say something this morning when y'all was talking about it, but that wasn't my place. You get what I'm saying? That wasn't my place because Journey just needed somebody to lay it to. You know what I'm saying? She like, what people don't know, people be like, it's just TikTok. We in a whole nother world on TikTok. If that girl tell her family would look at her like she lost her fucking mind. Like, why would you help a stranger? You know what I'm saying? Us on the app, we understand different. She had nobody else to talk to. She had nobody else to confide in. You know what I'm saying? So she confided in somebody that would understand because I'm in the same neighborhood. We in the same damn city when you talk about TikTok. So she didn't have no family member to call and be like, I just got burned by a stranger I met on the internet and I helped and I vouched for her.
Mm-hmm. What people fail to realize is that TikTok crosses over into the real world more often than not. Like, so that's why you got to be real cautious. Like, TikTok has some serious reach.
Is that why your emotions were high yesterday, T? Nah, I could separate my emotions were high. I was fine. I had a good time. I was actually good yesterday. No, I was fine. My emotions are fine. Like, I can hold on to a secret somebody gives me, and separate that from my professionalism. I got upset when she texted me again that the girl went live. Again, putting the name of the shelter out there and everything else. She that was the final straw.
I think one thing that you were talking about that I thought was really impactful that I wish more people, especially people in our community, would realize is the benefits of diplomacy and delivery when it comes to their interactions with the outside world and others.
True.
Like, you can get so far with a diplomatic approach to just about anything and everything. Yeah. And I feel like it's a bigger problem widely in our community that when people's emotions run high, when it comes to personal situations, that they just fly off the handle and they don't really think very clearly, and then they end up with all of these negative consequences for themselves, and then they blame the outside world and everybody else involved. But realistically, you can't operate in the world that way and then expect things from anyone or anything. And if you want to go out and fend for yourself in the world by yourself, your life is going to be extremely hard. And it's probably going to have a lot more downs than it does ups. But it's all self-inflicted. And I resonated with what you were talking about with how you've been on your own since you were 17, because I got put out when I was like 14 years old. And I was a homeless teen for a really long time. And I made it a mission to myself that my kids will never even see a glimpse of any of the things that I seen. I was a homeless teen in Miami Miami, Florida. So like, that's a whole different ball game, And I just think that because it's much like Chicago, because no shade on Chicago, like a Chicago rough too. But what I'm saying is
well, there's a lot of resources out here. It is.
In Miami, they don't have those kinds of resources, especially not when you have a parent that sole intent is to sabotage you and make you look like a bad child who just want to run outside.
You sure you weren't bad?
I was an honor roll student. I was an honor roll student. I went to church like 4 times a week, and I moved in with my mom in the projects after my grandmother died, and that's who I lived with when I was really young. But when I moved in with my mom, she put me out, and I had never like experienced that kind of life before or anything. So it was really like a culture shock to me because it was a completely different lifestyle than I was used to. But I counted down the days until I was 18, and I said, you know what? The day I turn 18 on my birthday, that's the day that I get to be in control, that if I'm in a bad position in my life and I fail, it's because I failed.
I didn't say a child could be bad to be put out of the home. No, I would never put a kid out the home. I wasn't saying that in the comments. I was asking because sometimes, kids don't know that they really are a problem. Because she was like, she wasn't bad at all. I'm like, you sure you weren't bad?
I don't think a parent
I'm not
going to say that I was a perfect angel, but not in the way that my mother was portraying me to be. If that makes sense. What I'm saying is like, so I made it a mission that when I turned 18, that is the day that I have control over my life. Because a lot of the resources I realized in South Florida, you had to be an adult to utilize them, or you had to be a ward of the state. And I tried to get taken away by the state several times so that I would at least be able to access resources. And my mother always combated it. And, she always...
getting assistance for you?
Yeah, my mom was getting assistance for like all her kids and stuff, but I was kind of like the punching bag kid, if that makes sense. You know how that go.
That's what I'm saying. That's probably why she wouldn't let you get assistance, because she was getting assistance for you.
If you ran away enough of times in Miami, they're gonna lock you up in prison.
Oh, they definitely.
But the thing is,
they don't. No. They don't lock you up.
No, they do.
Hold on, wait a minute.
No, they
not
do.
just for running away. You had just for running away.
Yes, they do.
I wish to God I would have had that out here.
In Miami, they lock your ass up. But the thing is,
down here they couldn't. I was trying to make them lock my baby up.
So no, in tea time. So in Miami, they do. If you get reported as a runaway enough times, they put you under habitual runaway status, and then they take you to the Department of Juvenile Justice. Now the problem with that is I was actually referred to counseling when I was younger, and I actually had to go through counseling because when I was younger and I actually got put on habitual runaway status, because that's what my mother would do. She would put me out and then not let me in the house, and then she would like call and say that I was a runaway, because what do you want me to do? Sleep on the porch? No, I have to go to a friend's house or somebody's house so I could shower and eat and sleep. I wasn't even enrolled in school. I wasn't in high school.
Did you tell the police that she put you out?
Yeah, I kept telling them that, and she just kept telling them that I was a liar, and they were just like, oh, she's lying. Like, you know what I mean? Really? Like, they just believe the parents. Like, the Department of Children and Families in South Florida is so overworked and underpaid. The caseload is so massive that a lot of kids slip through the cracks. Like, you have to be in such an egregious situation for them to want to do something, and even then, you still might slip through the cracks. It's a bad thing, right? But it got to a point where when I did get on habitual runaway status and they took me to DJJ, which is the Department of Juvenile Justice, girl, I was excited. I was happy. I was like, what? I got clothes. I got food. I got a bed. The COs is cool. One of them be bringing me braid hair. I be braiding the other girl's hair.
Dang.
And then
you have to go to that just to feel like you were welcome.
Yeah.
And then I'm so sorry.
And the thing about that is,
girl.
The thing about that is, though, is they would always give me family court because I did not have any charges. There were other kids there that were like on, all kinds of like wild, like criminal charges and stuff. And I, in a way, when I was younger, I envied them. Not because they were in trouble. I envied them because they got to stay. And I didn't get to stay. They would release me after 5 to 21 days. The max that they could keep me was for 21 days because I was not criminal. You know what I mean?
That's what, because I know that.
Yeah, so I wanted to stay. It's to the point.
So you wanted to act up so you could just be in there.
Yeah, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it because the way my grandmother raised me, she raised me to be like a kind-hearted, like really sweet person. Like she was a devout Christian and all that and stuff. So like I got all my moral compass from my grandmother. But when I got older or whatever, and I realized that my mother tried a different tactic, which was instead of taking me to juvenile services, she would tell these people that I was like ready to, you know, unalive myself and others and a danger to myself and the community, they would actually put me in psych wards. And even when I got there, I begged them to stay. I was like, can I please go into inpatient?
They should have known something with you begging that. Like, I don't understand why they didn't pick that up.
To be honest with you,
they kicked out a check.
No, but what even got even so worse is I'll never forget, there was a psychiatrist there. Her name was Dr. Silva, and I never used to talk to her. But after seeing me for so many months, on and off, she was like, something is wrong. And then she finally got me to tell her what was going on, because I was like, you know, if I tell you, my mom's just going to get mad and she's just going to get worse. You know, she's going to retaliate against me. And I knew that, you know, as I got older. And I finally talked to her and told her. She did call child services actually a few times. And my mother retaliated against me worse and worse each time. And every time I would end up back in her office. And she was like, hey, I'm not going to call them anymore, because I realize they're not doing anything, and that your mother is just going to keep essentially punishing you for what's going on and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. And she just, every time she saw me, she just made me comfortable and was like, when do you turn 18? And I would be like, I turn 18 in 4 years, 6 months, 8 days, and 3 hours. I was counting down to the hours, baby. So I had it pretty rough growing up. And I say all that to say that your circumstances don't always make you. I always wanted to just have a stable life. And I always wanted to be nice to others. And I always wanted to be essentially the person that I didn't have when I was younger. You know what I mean? So not everybody who has a rough upbringing or a rough past ends up being this malicious, evil, conniving, crab in a bucket mentality type person, or who goes out and looks out into the world with, you know, a pessimistic outlook. And I just feel like, if you want better for yourself, you're going to find a way to make better for yourself, and you'll realize there's a world of opportunities there for you, you know, as time progresses, especially when you put things out into the world in such a positive way. I don't care. It was plenty of times where I had $3 to my name and I ain't eaten 2 days, and I had to stay awake because it was nowhere safe for me to sleep. And I just rode the bus back and down one single route. I've done that before.
I just want to say I'm so glad that you overcame that, and you have a story to tell, and I hope you use that to help other people see the other side, because, you know, we all have choices, and in the end, you know, like, we don't have to stay down, you know, the choice is to get up, so our life circumstances can. My bad. You got my people crying. So,
my bad. I'm sorry. I want to end it off on a positive note. I promise.
Go ahead.
But what I will say is that I'm thankful that I've been able to, you know, I've gotten married. I did end up getting divorced, but I'm getting married again. I have 3 children. My children have had a very nice life ever since they were born and I was pregnant. We've had a really good life. I've, you know, become a truck driver by trade. I've done work from home. I've done, you know, I've had several management experiences. I had the opportunity to start a small business at one point, but it wasn't really for me and stuff. I just enjoy being a house mom and a housewife, and that's what I do. But there's a way for you to make it in the world without having to try to destroy others and try to destroy everything that's around you.
I agree. You know, you guys, before we start X-Files, I got an idea for my subscribers. Y'all know I always say your traumas and your triggers are not my responsibility, but I think a lot of people have been through so much that they suppress. So I'm thinking about doing an unpacking live once a week, where you guys can just unpack. We can just have a live where we just unpack, and we just kind of like try to, you know, just help people with overcoming whatever things that they may have been through or going through, and maybe just do an unpacking, just a week, once a week of unpacking, whether it's stuff that's happened on this app, whether it's stuff that's happened that you don't know how to, who to talk to about, but it would definitely be a sub only live, and we can do that. Let's do it. We'll do every other, because we can do it every other Wednesday outside of the entrepreneur lives. You know what I'm saying? Because Wednesdays is like my best days. My grandson isn't here on Wednesdays. We just do a live to unpack. I'm also going to be doing a content creator live for people that want to be content creators, and just bringing like bigger content creators together to see if they can help and just give some feedback and some I was supposed to do on May 18th, but all the stuff that had happened over the last couple of weeks, y'all know I took a break. So I don't mentor as of now. I've had people ask to mentor, but it'd be a lot because I am an empath. So when people give me their stuff, I carry it like it's mine. But if you really do need somebody to talk to, you can always email me and we can take it from there. And you just need somebody just to talk to. But I don't actually just mentor. A few people have asked me to mentor them. But I am starting a mentorship program too for it's going to be from ages 16 to 24. That's going to be a different program that I'm going to do. Do a show, my life is great. TikTok, do a show, my life is good. Oh, stop.
I'm sorry. I just want to say this. Not y'all crying. Please don't cry for me, baby.
Oh, yeah, they crying, but they'll be all right because we finna start X-Files. They don't got to say nothing because I'm about to drop y'all out the panel. And I'm about to start my X-Files.
But I had a question.
Go ahead. Missy, I probably didn't get it. You're going to have to email me again. I don't know why you didn't get a response. What's up, Kari? Because we got to drop y'all. I need emails, though. I haven't got no emails yet, but I'm still going to drop everybody.
Her life is a success story, so y'all trust me. Y'all ain't seen half of it. Because the ones that leave, like, if they run away, trust me, they get groomed, and they do it because they have no other place to go. So trust me, her life is a success story.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, don't cry for me. I'm gonna drop off. I promise I ain't gonna take your time.
They good. You don't got to tell them they good. Leave them alone. Let my people feel. They good. You fine. Let my people feel how they want to feel. Let them get it out. All right, y'all. I'm giving y'all 10 minutes to get the email sent over. I'm gonna play the music. I do take responsibility for why I haven't received any emails. Probably because I haven't uploaded the new X-Files. Hey Uchi, I haven't uploaded the X-Files that I have, and I really am working on doing that. But my phone is giving me a really hard time. But hopefully I can get them up soon so y'all can see the X-Files and know what it's about, and then I can promote that. Kari, I'm waiting on your inbox. Sadari, I'm waiting on yours. And there's a couple other people that said that they supposed to be sending theirs. So I'm about to clear out the panel. Y'all got 10 minutes.
I'm scared. What? I'm scared. Like, we having good conversation.
Send it on over. Send it on over. Hold on, Uchi. Give me a second. Let me clear this out real quick. Thank you. Move this out the way. Oh, Virgo had a question? Okay, tell her to request back up. What up, Ooch?
What up, dog?
What's happening?
Nothing. Chilling. What's happening?
You trying to do X-Files?
What the fuck is X-Files?
Where I call your ex and ask them, was you the best or the next? Where I call your ex and see if they want to circle back, or if you was a good man, or you just
every last one of them gonna give you the A1 approval of me.
Well, give me one. Let's see which one we gonna do.
That ain't shit. Hold on.
You got to email it to me. You got to email me the phone number.
Email it to you.
Or you can inbox me the phone number and the name.
All right, that ain't shit.
Do she know you by Uchi?
Wait, ex?
Ex. Thank y'all.
I don't think I talked to any of my exes besides my baby mama. Now, if you talking about someone I just didn't pop.
No, an ex.
I can go there. You know what I'm saying?
Look, he went from confident to unsure.
Like I said, because I ain't dealt with none of my exes in forever. You know what I'm saying?
That don't mean nothing. You still got some numbers in your phone.
My exes' numbers are the same. But
that's okay.
If I could reach out to them, they'd be like, "Yeah, that nigga was that one." I ain't gonna lie.
Let's see. Let X-Files be the judge of that.
Let me find a number. I'll be right back.
We waiting on him. Let's put the music on, y'all.